Good afternoon. It's time for high school basketball on Sunny 101.3. This afternoon, it's the Class D-1 state championship game in high school girls basketball from the Bob Devany Center in Lincoln, Nebraska. I'm John Nixon. I'll be with you this afternoon along with Randy Gatula to bring you the play-by-play of the Fall City Sacred Heart Irish and the Freeman Falcons. This will be meeting number 13 between these two schools in the past 4 years. Sacred Heart's won 6, and the Freeman Falcons have won 6. This year, the Falcons have won both matchups with Sacred Heart, and also they won the last matchup last year, which was the Class D1 state championship right here at the Devany Center. Freeman has now won 30 consecutive games. The last team to beat him, oh, by the way, Fall City Sacred Heart last year in the sub-district tournament. We'll be back. We're going to visit with Fall City Sacred Heart coach Dennis Pritchard. We're going to visit with Freeman coach Ken Cook here this afternoon in our pregame show. Then take a look at the starters and bring you what we hope is an exciting basketball game for the D1 state championship. I'll be back and visit with Sacred Heart coach Dennis Pritchard after this break on Sunny 101.3. Show. It's Championship Saturday here on Sunny 101.3, and time now to visit with Sacred Heart coach Dennis Pritchard. Last night, the Irish defeated Cambridge, the number 2 team in the state. Dennis, we said it was going to be a tough row to hoe for the Irish coming up. They're beating, I think, number 7, number 2, and on all likelihood, number 1 to win a state championship, and that's exactly the path we're on.
Yeah, I think our girls have, stepped up to that challenge and played really well. Allison Weaver had a huge game last night against probably one of the best players in the class, so we'll see another one tonight.
I felt myself a little strange yesterday. I was confident you were going to win that game, and I'm not often that way when we get to the state tournament. A lot of years, your girls have been so much better than everybody they played, and I listen to you, and you make me nervous because you tell me how good the other team is. And for some reason, I just kind of had a feeling last night that Allison might take on that challenge, and it really was a good play by her and everybody else.
Yeah, we were a little bit concerned going in because Allison didn't have the best performance on Thursday, and it just kind of seemed like we were a little bit tired. But yeah, she really gave us a spark last night, and we everybody played well early, which is as we've talked about, is a key for us of getting into our presses, and that happened again last night, and didn't hold on to it quite like we did the day before, but we responded and had a really nice third quarter.
Katie O'Grady's come out the last 2 days and really played well, hit her first couple of shots each game and more in some of the games, and got off to a good start, and that kind of sparks her on too.
Yeah, it's something that Katie really definitely needs. If she can hit the first couple, it builds a lot of confidence for her, and just makes us so much a tougher team to play defensively because they got a key on her. Then some of the other 4 girls can do some things that maybe wouldn't be there if Katie wasn't hitting those shots.
Sitting around the motel last night and this morning, I didn't see any of the girls shooting free throws anywhere out in the parking lot or anything, but I know last night in the fourth quarter you were probably thinking about that.
Yeah, it's there's a huge difference between shooting them in the gym and when you actually get in that championship situation. But our girls do a nice job with it. I think historically at this time of year we've shot free throws well, even though maybe we haven't throughout the year. But last night we struggled a little bit, but it's not something you can correct physically. I think it's more a mental thing. We'll just have to be mentally a little bit tougher today.
How tough is it for the girls? I mean, for any basketball team, all the teams playing the championship day are in the same boat. You're playing 3 games in about a little less than 60 hours. It can't be very easy. No, it takes its toll, and especially playing the style we play.
It's gonna wear on you. But like you said, Freeman, they extend and they press a lot too, and they're going to be in the same boat. So yeah, usually when you get the championship game, you don't necessarily see the best basketball. It's just a matter of maybe who plays the most intelligent game, and then cuts down on mistakes and can control the ball.
We'll come back and visit more with Coach Pritchard after this break on Sunny 101.3.
Wouldn't it be
We're going to continue our visit now with Sacred Heart coach Dennis Pritchard. The Irish playing for the championship against the Freeman Falcons this afternoon at 5 o'clock at the Devany Center. Dennis, I guess Freeman one more time. It's been such a battle the last 4 years now. This would be the 13th meeting between, I guess, let's say it's between the group of seniors. They've really went at it for quite a while here these last 4 years. You're all even going into today.
Yeah, it's made for a lot of great games, and like you said, it's become a real rivalry and a lot of great memories. So hopefully, we can top it off with with a final win over them, and it's been really special with Busboom and some of the players they've had, and so hopefully we'll have another classic one today.
You're the last team to beat them last year, I think, in the district or the sub-district. I guess the sub-district final last year. They've won now, I think, 30 in a row, something like that. Dani Busboom, I think all of our fans at home in the area in southeast Nebraska know about Dani. She's the one you worry about the most, but there's other players on that team that can hurt you.
Yeah, I think we've always approached it, if we can shut her down, then you got a chance of winning. You see what she does against some of the other teams. She had 33 last night, but it seems like whenever we do that, this year anyhow, that some of the other girls have really stepped up and played really good games for them. So, we've tried about everything, and tonight I'm not sure what'll work best for us, but we'll keep mixing up and try to find something that's working and maybe stick with it.
Any hints on who gets the assignment on 43 tonight?
We'll probably start with Ashley Howard and to keep Allison on Remmers, because it's real important that we don't let Remmers get a lot of second shots inside, and we'll see how that goes. I think a big key will be our guard play. If we can keep pressure on their guards and make it tough to get it to Busboom, kind of similar with last night, then we maybe will have some success.
As far as your basketball team, you've been rotating pretty much the same way all season long. You get down there about 3 or 4 minutes into the game, and we start seeing a couple more players off the bench. When you get to this third game of this tournament, do you have to make any changes in that tonight, or just to see how it goes?
Well, we don't foresee doing anything different. Obviously, if fouls come into play and things like that, then maybe we'll have to go a little bit deeper on the bench. But we're pretty comfortable with the rotation we have with the first 7, and we'll probably stick with that.
The senior girls, we talked about them before last night's ball game. You said, and I've talked to a few of them, they said, yeah, we want to play Freeman again, and I guess they got their wish.
Well, it makes it kind of fun. I mean, it really doesn't matter who you play in the championship as long as we're there, but I think it's kind of neat, 2 teams from the same conference and battling back and forth like we have. It'll kind of finish these seniors' careers, as well as Freeman. They're loaded with, they're senior heavy, so it'll make an interesting matchup, and I'm sure it'll get the attention of a lot of people tonight.
Okay, we'll ask you one more time to do this for us. What are the keys tonight we'll watch for? We can tell if you're doing well or things aren't going well.
Well, both games that we played this year, we've had to dig out of a hole. We've gotten down early, and our girls have hung in there and made a nice comeback in both games, and actually had chances to tie or take the lead late in the game, and just weren't ever able to get over the hump. So it's going to be important we get off to a fast start like we have up here the weekend, and we'll probably try to pressure them a little bit more full court. I think we've kind of backed off of it a little bit up to this point, but we're going to try to get after it early and see if we can wear them down a little bit.
Well, Dennis, I mean, we've talked everything out to death here this weekend. There's not much else we can say. We certainly wish you and the Irish good luck tonight. Thanks,
John. It's been a fun weekend, as always, with you, and we'll see if we can bring home another trophy.
Well, we'll talk to Coach Pritchard after the ball game. We'll be back with more of a pregame show after this 2-minute timeout on Sunny 101.3. We're going to complete our pregame chats now with Freeman coach Ken Cook. Coach, here we go again. Your team's 27-0 this year, and I don't know, did you expect to be at 27-0 getting to this point?
No, really. We knew we were going to play Sacred Heart 2 or 3 times, and we'd always hoped we could split with them. And we were lucky enough to win the first 2, and third game is going to be awful hard. Anytime you beat a great team 3 times, it may not happen, but we're going to try. We had a heck of a schedule after Christmas. I looked at it, and I thought if we drop a couple games, I'll be very happy. We played Elmwood Murdoch and Tri-County and Malcolm, and just a lot of good teams besides Sacred Heart. So, no, and it's nothing. The girls were putting a little pressure on themselves, and I tried to tell them, hey, you better, let's just play for the fun of it.
The girls are getting a lot of good publicity. That's a nice thing. There's a lot of people writing a lot of stories about you, and this may be the last year. You say you don't know yet. They're undefeated. There's just a lot of stuff going on. Do they feel any pressure? Do they let you know one way or the other?
Well, I don't think they feel any pressure. I know that they want to win it, for themselves first and for the coaches, I'm sure. And I know that Pritch is, taking over the Peru job, and I know the girls, they're going to do the same thing for Coach. So I hope there's no pressure. Yeah, there's going to be pressure, but they really want to do it. It was a goal of theirs all year. I didn't think it's realistic, but, you know, we're down the last one. We still have it within grasp. So I felt in our district final, sub-district final, we really were playing not to lose, and I told them, you can't do that. You know, you got to get out there and play aggressively and play to win, and I think we picked that back up.
You had a little tough time last night again. I think it was 28-14. I said, okay, I know what's going to happen. I think I'm going to go have a nice supper. And then I turned around, I said, oh, it wasn't as easy as I thought.
Well, you know, that team was on a roll. They'd won 20 in a row. And we knew the night before, we left at halftime, but we had people that did stay, and they said, hey, it's a different team. They come out with aggression. It reminded me a lot of Tri-County. You know, Vince had his girls believing they could win the fourth quarter of every game, and they usually did. And I think that's what Greeley-Wallbach did, the same thing. They're young. They're going to be tough. They'll probably be back next year.
We look at your team, and then we look at Sacred Heart. They've got the 3 losses this year, 2 of them to you. And everybody we talked to at different places, different coaches around the state, they said, well, if anybody's going to beat Freeman, it's going to be Sacred Heart. I'm sure you're of that same opinion. What are we going to see today out of your team?
Well, you know, it's just going to be a third time around. I thought you played a heck of a game against Cambridge. You had a great tournament. I think that I was certainly rooting for you because if we go down, I want it to be the Sacred Heart. I don't want it to beat anybody else.
Sacred Heart, the 2 games you played with them this year, you've got the big leads both times. They fought back and got the game close. The last 2 days, they've got big leads and lost them and fought back to win the ball games. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, we know, and I know that we've always felt, even the first game of the year, we had to stay with them. We don't stay with Sacred Heart. We can go home at halftime. But if we can play equal with them, I think we've got a chance. And we've been lucky the last 2 games to get a lead. There's no doubt. If we don't get that lead, why, you know, it's going to be a tough game. If Sacred Heart gets a lead, they're doing some different things. It'll be awful tough for us to come back.
Coach, I always enjoy visiting with you. Wish you and the Falcons good luck in this one.
Well, thanks. And I just hope it's a great game. I think it will be. I don't know why it wouldn't be. And it's kind of a fitting end to an era.
We'll be back with more of a pregame show after this 2-minute break on Sunny 101.3.
It's time now for coverage of high school basketball on Sunny 101.3. We hope you enjoy our live basketball coverage. Let's go right now to the gym for all the action.
And good afternoon from the Devany Center in Lincoln, Nebraska. It is the Class D-1 State Championship basketball game, Fall City Sacred Heart Freeman Falcons. We've been talking about the girls' game. Before we go any further, we got a few extra minutes here today. We're going to visit with Sacred Heart boys coach and athletic director Doug Goltz. Doug, the girls are here. They're playing for a championship. I know everybody at Sacred Heart's happy about that and excited. And I know that you are feeling a little bit better today than you did earlier in the week. The boys made it on the wild card. Congratulations, coming up here next week for the 7th time.
Yeah, thanks a lot. It was a long 6 days waiting to see if that was going to happen for us, but we kept practicing and tried to stay positive, and now we get a chance to play some more basketball.
Doug, I've always wondered, how did the practices go during those 6 days in between there? The guys focused on it, not knowing for sure?
Well, to be honest with you, we were pretty focused. Just try to tell them they had to be positive, and we couldn't waste those practices. So I thought we had good practices, and then, of course, Thursday and Friday's practices were very, very intense just because of the fact that we did know for sure then.
You're coming up here. Tell us a little bit about that opening. We get a late night, probably, darn, we got to have school on Thursday. That's no good, but a late night Thursday night.
Yeah, we get the 9 o'clock game with Greeley-Wallbach. You know, we've been seeded anywhere from 1 to 6 in the years that I've been coaching, so we really don't care what time we're playing. We're just glad we're going to get a chance.
Greeley-Wallbach, they were undefeated till they lost to Spencer Napier. Just a quick scouting report on them, Doug.
Great team, great athletes. Many people say they maybe have the best athletes in the field. A lot of experience as far as Greeley was in the D2 state championship last year. Their football team, Greeley-Wallbach, this year was beaten by Howes in the D1 final. So they have a lot of great athletes. You know, we're still preparing for them, getting more film on them, but they have a very good basketball team.
Tell us a little bit about this here. It's a fun time. The girls are here playing Freeman. I guess a lot of fans hope that we come down to this again in this final today.
Yeah, it should be a great game. I didn't realize it was the 13th time that they had met until I read the Lincoln Journal, and that it was tied 6-6, so that even adds to it even more.
Doug, we can talk about this just a little bit now as athletic director there. We got the official release today. We've known for a few days now that Dennis is going to be his last game as the girls coach. He's moving on to Peru State College. Kind of an end to an era here today, and you and him been there at Sacred Heart a long time and had a lot of success together.
Yeah, we're going to really miss Dennis. I'm personally going to miss him just for the fact that when I first started at Sacred Heart, he came over and was a volunteer assistant, and for 17 years we've coached together, football, basketball, track. Not only are we losing a great coach, we're also losing an excellent teacher, so we'll have a hard time replacing him and all his dedication and just all the duties that he has.
All right, Doug, thanks for taking time to visit us. We'll let you go enjoy this when you can go to work next week.
Thank you.
We'll be back. We'll talk more about the ball game after this 2-minute break on Sunny 101.3. We are about, well, a good 7 minutes away from tip-off. I think the game probably be a little bit after 5 getting started here this afternoon. Freeman and Sacred Heart are out warming up. Randy, you and I have known, I mean, a number of people, it's been no big secret around Fall City and maybe Southeast Nebraska. Dennis Pritchard is going to be the next Peru State College head women's basketball and women's golf coach starting here later this summer. We finally got official word today. That's why we haven't said anything, because we have buddies at Peru State too we tried to take care of, and we got the release that he took care of us. So,
well, we had honored their request, but we have now received the official press release, and we'll just share it with you here in its entirety very quickly. Dateline Peru, Nebraska. A Nebraska high school coach with a distinguished record of success is going to get an opportunity to do the same at the collegiate level. Peru State College has hired Dennis Pritchard as his new head women's basketball coach and women's golf coach. Coach Pritchard's impressive achievements, his knowledge of the region, and relationships with coaches statewide, and a philosophy that matches our own proved to be the difference, noted Kent Probst, Peru State College Vice President for College Advancement and Institutional Relations. Pritchard has coached at Fall City Sacred Heart for the past 14 years. His girls' teams have won 3 state titles, and they are aiming for their 4th here this evening. Another of his Irish squads was the state runner-up. His overall record is 252-77. That's a 77% winning percentage, and that's not including the 2003 state tournament. All in all, he has been head coach of 11 state championship teams, including 3 girls basketball, 4 girls track, and 4 boys track. He was an assistant coach on 10 other state championship teams at Sacred Heart. In 1998 and 2000, Pritchard was honored as the Nebraska Girls Basketball Class D Coach of the Year by Husker and Prep Magazine, and he was named the 1998 Girls Track and Field Coach of the Year by the Nebraska Coaches Association, and honored in 2000 as the Nebraska Girls Track and Field Coach of the Year by the National Federation of Coaches Association. Our record of success in women's basketball, including 20+7, 20+ winning seasons in the past decade, is something that we believe Coach Pritchard will build upon, said Kent Probst. And that's it. Dennis Pritchard will be the new head women's basketball coach next season at Peru State. That means this will be his final job coaching at Sacred Heart here tonight.
Well, he's got that track season to go.
Well, I know, I'm at basketball.
What we're going to do right now, we're going to take a 2-minute timeout and be back with a look at the lineups on Sunny 101.3.
101.3.
Welcome back here to the Devany Center. We are still a few minutes away from tip-off of this Class D-1 championship game, a rematch in Class D-1 from last year. Game won by the Freeman Falcons 40-35, and the Irish, I think they had 1 bucket in the 4th quarter of that game last year, Randy. It was a tough one for the Irish to take that loss. Freeman, though, excellent team last year, just like this year. Let's talk about the starting lineups.
All right, let's take a look at the starting lineups for tonight's ball game. First of all, for the Freeman Falcons, they are 27-0, undefeated on the season. They'll be starting Kelsey Rhines. Rhines, a senior at 5'7", averaging 6 points per ball game. Nicole Buss, a senior at 5'7". She averages 4.4 points. Also, Laura Cruzy, another senior, averaging 9.4 points in the ball game. She's 6 foot tall. Neely Remmers, also at 6 foot, averaging 9.1 points per ball game. And, of course, the big gun for the Falcons, everybody knows her, Dani Busboom. Dani Busboom averaging 18 points per ball game. She stands 5'11", and she is a senior. The Freeman Falcons, the coach, of course, coached by our good friend Ken Cook, and he's assisted by J.B. Leibel. Now the starting lineup for your Sacred Heart Irish. They come into the ball game tonight 22-3 on the season. They'll be starting Katie O'Grady. O'Grady, a senior at 5'10". She's averaging 17 points per ball game. Kelsey Witt, also a senior, averaging 6.8 points per ball game at 5'6". Megan O'Grady, the only sophomore in the starting lineup, averaging 8 points per ball game. She stands 5'9". Ellison Weaver is a 5'10" senior, averaging 11 points per ball game. And the starting five at 5'10", averaging 9.3 points per ball game for the Irish. The Irish, as you heard, coached by head coach Dennis Pritchard, assisted by John Furl and Mark Junker.
Should be a great one. Freeman coming in here as the visitors tonight, dressed in the dark blue. The Irish, the home team, dressed in the white. Coach Ken Cook, he is after a career state title, number, what, how many? 4 of them so far. He's after number 5 tonight. He's finished runner-up twice, 13 trips to the state tournament for Coach Cook. Dennis Pritchard, this is state tournament trip number 8. He's got 3 state championships, 1 runner-up. Just some pretty amazing numbers those two guys have put up over the years.
Absolutely. Just a few seconds away now from having the introduction of starting lineups over the public address system.
Coming up here, again, the Irish tonight coming in 22-3. Freeman Falcons coming in with a record of 27-0 on the year. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout. Be back with a tip-off on Sunny 101.3.
It's the Lazy Boys Cash in Your Coupon Days at Cheney Furniture in Falls City. Don't miss your chance to clip and save on a great selection of America's favorite recliners. Choose from 3 lovely Lazy Boy styles in an exciting array of colors. Now at special coupon savings. Priced as low as $2.99 with coupon while quantities last. Hurry in today and cut yourself in on the wonderful savings on Lazy Boy recliners at Cheney Furniture in downtown Falls City. Check out all the 2003 models at Armbruster Motors. Their friendly sales staff can help you find the new or used GM car, truck, or SUV of your choice at prices to fit your budget. And if they don't have what you want, they can get it for you. That's the kind of service you get from Armbrusters. Friendly, efficient professionals that are eager to serve you better. Stop in and take a test drive today. Satisfaction is their goal at Armbruster Motors in Falls City.
Is tax time getting you frazzled as the deadline is approaching? Or maybe you're an individual looking for a speedy refund with e-file. Hi, this is Julie Bauman, CPA in Falls City, and I'm inviting you to call me at 245-4040. I do individual, partnership, and corporate tax preparation. Please call me, Julie Bauman, CPA, at 245-4040, or come by our office at 118 West 17th, downtown Falls City.
Hey, what great luck.
What?
This article says there's never been a better time to buy a home. Interest rates are lower than they've been in years.
We already have a home.
That's the point. When we bought it, interest rates were sky high. Almost all the monthly payment goes just to pay the interest.
I don't want to move. I love this house.
Relax. We're just going to refinance to get a lower interest rate.
It may be in your best interest to refinance your loan. Stop in and see Richardson County Bank and Trust of Falls City and Stella. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Falls City and Pawnee City, Sunny 101.3.
Welcome back here to the Devany Center. They are introducing the non-starters and still the starters to come here tonight before we tip it off here between Freeman and Sacred Heart.
John, something that was mentioned in your interview there with Coach Doug Goals, the fact that these seniors have played each other. The schools have played each other 12 times, and the record right now, 6 each direction. This is the game that decided for this class. They've played 12 games. They are 6-6 coming into this one.
Freeman has won the last 3. Sacred Heart senior girls, this group that makes up the 6 seniors, the class of the basketball team, 96 wins and 9 losses in the list in the 4 years with 1 game to go here on the basketball floor this afternoon. That is a lot of success for 6 young ladies and some help, of course, along the way from some others, but as a senior class, 96-9.
John, just an exciting time when we get to this part of the basketball season, this time of the year. Everybody wants to be here, and it's exciting for everyone that makes it. Those that have been here and played and gone home already, well, I'm sure they're listening in and watching tonight, wishing they were here. Only 2 teams in each class get this far, and we're not surprised to see Freeman and the Sacred Heart Irish here again this evening.
Well, we hope we can be here a week from today, and we'd love to see another rematch next Saturday here at 5 o'clock in Class D-1. It'd be Pawnee City, Falls City Sacred Heart boys in a D-1 championship. That would certainly be a nice round next Saturday.
John, results in the games played earlier today. West Point Central Catholic took the Class C2 championship over Sutton 62-43. It was Paxton over Banner County in D2 63-46. And in an exciting Class A game we watched a few minutes ago here, Lincoln Southeast defeated Lincoln East 50-45 for the Class A championship.
The introductions are being continued here, and final introduction for Sacred Heart coming up is senior Ashley Howard. We'll have the traditional handshake here at midcourt, then both teams will huddle up with their coaches for a final time prior to the game, and we will get things going. Here comes the handshake at midcourt, the tradition here prior to the game of each of the state championship games. Coaches doing their handshakes out on the floor, and we are set to go here in this girls D1 championship. Kelsey Rhines, Nicole Buss, Laura Cruzy, Neely Remmers, and Dani Busboom for the Falcons. It'll be Katie O'Grady, Kelsey Witt, Megan O'Grady, Allison Weaver, and Ashley Howard for the Irish. Ashley Howard is going to draw the duty, I think, early on, trying to stop Dani Busboom, who went off for 33 points last night, Randy. You saw that. Must have been quite
I stayed to the end of that one, John, and they needed Busboom's 33 at the end. In fact, that was down to a 5-point basketball game with about 3 minutes to go. Greeley-Walbach had the basketball, a chance to close it, and it took a couple of back-to-back baskets there by Busboom to finally put him away and get out of it with a win.
It'll be Ashley Howard in the middle against Dani Busboom. Sacred Heart going left to right here in the first quarter in the first half tonight, and the tip is controlled by Freeman's Busboom to Laura Cruzy. Cruzy to the front court with a pass for Kelsey Rhines. Back to the left side for Nicole Buss, dribbling up on the left side of the lane. Leans in, fires a shot up too strong. Katie O'Grady takes it away and comes up the floor with the ball.
Important that the Irish get off to a good start here, Coach Dennis Pritchard tells us.
O'Grady has been hot to start the game the last 2 days. Here's a knock away by Remmers, called for a push over the back on the first offensive play of the game for the Irish.
Neely Remmers' first personal, team foul number 1, of course, on Freeman. Irish basketball, baseline, right side under their own bucket. Ashley Howard will inbound it.
Howard to trigger it in from her own baseline. Out top, O'Grady, right side wing up, and missed that one. That's the first shot she's missed to start a game the last 2 days. Busboom runs down the rebound in the corner and takes it across court to Buss. To the front court, guarded by Kelsey Witt. Inside to Remmers, over Weaver, shot up, in and out, no good. And the rebound to Katie O'Grady again. Give it to Kelsey Witt. Tough break there for the Falcons. Up the floor, Kelsey Witt on the right side to O'Grady. They try to overplay her, back to Witt. Top of the circle, moving right to left. In the corner, Megan O'Grady. Katie posts up, and now Megan looking, may have to come out. Does to top to Weaver, just inside the arc. Off the mark, no good. And a rebounding foul on Ashley Howard as she runs into Kelsey Rhines.
On Ashley Howard, her first personal, team foul number 1 on the Irish. We've played 1 minute, 7 minutes to go first period. No score here in the state championship in Class D1.
Sacred Heart going to use that pressure defense. The ball comes into the back to Nicole Buss. Now to Busboom up the floor ahead of the break. It's a 3-on-2. Pulls up, dishes to Cruzy. Layup is good. Laura Cruzy with the first basket of the ball game puts the Falcons ahead. Kelsey Witt to the front court, going to the right, to the left, and now it's Howard underneath to O'Grady in the paint, backing in, little hook shot off the glass. It's up and good for Katie O'Grady. We're tied at 2. Inbounding is Busboom into Nicole Buss, in the middle to Busboom, dribbles it, picks it up, goes to Kelsey Rhines. Rhines guarded by Megan O'Grady to the front court with a left-hand dribble all the way down along the baseline, now stops there, looks for help. Inside Cruzy, back out top, Busboom. Busboom, dribble drive on the left side, shoots it over Howard. It's up, it's off the mark, no good, long rebound. And Ashley Howard gets the ball, gives a shove to anybody in her way. And now outlets it from a double team to Katie O'Grady. It's a 3-on-2 at the other end. O'Grady pulls up, goes Weaver, right side, up and in for the Irish. Allison Weaver puts Sacred Heart ahead, 4-2. And now it's Busboom up the floor on the left side of the floor. Goes around Howard to the right side. Looks for help. Leaves it back for Rhines. O'Grady went for the steal. Came up empty. Rhines lobs in to Cruzy. Cruzy dishes across. Busboom fires from 10. Up and good. We're tied at 4. 4-4 ball game. Up the floor. Sacred Heart's Kelsey Witt. Cross court now to Howard. Howard goes to the high post. Weaver at the free throw line. And a reach-in foul is called on Nicole Buss. That'll be her first, team foul number 2.
Well, John, for the third night in a row up here, Katie O'Grady's got the opening basket for the Irish. She hit her second shot tonight instead of the leadoff shot. And right now we're all tied up at 4 into the ballgame. Ellison Hibbert checks in now.
Take it down right side. Katie O'Grady, 3-ball in the corner is up and good for Sacred Heart. And they're back up ahead, 7-4. Bring the ball in to Allison Hibbert. Hibbert, a 5'7" junior, up the floor on the right side, looking for help. Back to the middle to Busboom. That's the best help you can find, I think, isn't it, Randy?
Yep.
Take the ball back to Hibbert on the right side, guarded by Megan O'Grady, forcing her into the middle. Right side to Busboom. Dani holds the ball, working on the right side with the dribble.
Man-to-man defense for the Irish, and Ashley Howard trying to cover her there.
Shoots, no. Rebound, Ashley Howard with the basketball.
Howard drew the duty of covering Dani Busboom, John. A tough job.
Witt ahead to Katie O'Grady, right side, driving in, wraps the pass around. It's all the way out top to Howard in the corner. Megan O'Grady on the way for three. It's short. Rebound brought down Allison Hibbert. The Irish had a little advantage there, couldn't get it in the hole. Up the floor, Allison Hibbert, guarded by Kelsey Witt. Overplays her, goes to the right side of the floor. Looking for Busboom, and nobody home except Ashley Howard. And I thought we had heard a whistle. I guess not. Kelsey Witt coming up the floor, 7-4. Sacred Heart with the first quarter lead, 4:20 to play. Mid-court circle. Lob the pass ahead to Megan O'Grady. Right side, dishes it inside. Howard to a Weaver, up and good. Left side layup, and the Irish lead at 9-4.
Weaver with 4 points now for the Irish.
Don't get excited, fans, about any kind of lead for either team, a big one, double figures, or anything here, because traditionally that's what happens when these teams play.
Nicole Buss back up off the bench, waiting to check in for Freeman.
Ryan's on the right side, blips, shoots, missed it, rebound off Cruzy, out of bounds. The shot went to the weak side. Cruzy, I don't think expected it to come that way. It's out of bounds. Timeout on the floor. We're back in 1 minute on Sunny 101.3.
Want to know how to experience real comfort in your home, office, or vehicle on those bright and sunny days? Call W&D's Auto Care. They do glass tinting and sun control on tractor cabs, semis, cars, trucks, and vans. Plus, they also do flat glass film and roll-up shades for your home or office. Don't fight the sun's intense glare anymore. Call W&D's Auto Care and enjoy the comforts from the sun's brightness moments. That's W&D's Auto Care in Fall City. They also pick up and deliver your vehicle.
This is Sunny 101.3.
3 minutes and 50 seconds to play in the first period here at the Bob Devany Sports Center in Lincoln. The Sacred Heart Irish have opened up a 9-4 lead over the Freeman Falcons, and it'll be the Irish basketball when we go back to live action.
It'll be into the ball game. Nicole Simon for the Irish. Also, Cassie Picorni is in. Howard and Megan O'Grady sit down in the normal Sacred Heart rotation of players here. Witt left side to Picorni. Beyond the arc. Holding the ball, looking for help. Out top, Katie O'Grady. Katie comes right side, pulls up, three ball up, off the mark, no. Rebound, Cassie Picorni hands it to Kelsey Witt. And Kelsey backs out near the midcourt line and goes to Katie O'Grady on the left side. Guarded by Cruzy, backing in. O'Grady inside to Weaver, and she's called for traveling, lost her footing and fell to the floor.
She tried to back in between two defenders and just got tripped up and fell down and turned it over. Still 9-4, Irish up by 5. Freeman's basketball.
Busboom to inbound on the baseline. Goes cross court there for Nicole Buss. Up to Busboom on the right side, guarded by Katie O'Grady. And the ball's loose. It's out of bounds. Touch last by Katie O'Grady, according to the men in the striped shirt. So it will be Freeman ball on their baseline. Inbounding will be Kelsey Rhines. 3:13 to play first quarter. Rhines looking in. Comes in to Buss. It's knocked loose. And Allison Weaver gets the jump ball, which goes to Sacred Heart.
John, the thing I'm seeing here tonight is just like when we played Thursday, Sacred Heart is getting rebounding position. Last night they had some difficulty with that, with getting position under the board. So far tonight they've been able to do it.
I chuckle only because Allison Weaver hits the floor hard again, and that's where she spends a lot of her time on a basketball normal day. Picorni, cross court, Katie O'Grady, top of the key, guarded by Rhines. Take the ball to Kelsey Witt on the right side. Driving in, lost the ball, picks it back up. The ball's loose, taken away by Neely Remmers. Second Sacred Heart turnover. Up the floor, Nicole Buss with the basketball. Work to the left side of the floor. Cruzy goes loose on the baseline, lobs it in, goes for Busboom, knocked away. It's taken by Nicole Simon. Witt ahead to Picorni. On the run, 1-on-3, slows up, shoots, and traveling is the call. Too many blue jerseys there that time for Cassie, and it's going to go back to the Falcons.
Megan O'Grady back into the lineup for the Irish now, replacing Kelsey Witt.
Inbounding will be Kelsey Rhines for the Falcons. She scored 4 points each game so far in the tournament. Take the ball to Busboom. She got loose. It's a little 3-on-2. Busboom all the way to the hole. Dish to Remmers. Turn around. It's up. It's short. Rebound battle won by Weaver. Double team steps through, and a foul is called on somebody in dark blue.
Well, they're collapsing on Weaver when she comes down with the rebound. Weaver just had nowhere to go there. I believe the foul is going to go on Laura Cruzy. We'll have to wait until they post it, but that's the way it looked from where I'm sitting.
Yes.
On Cruzy, that will be her first personal. Team foul number 3 on the Falcons, Irish basketball.
Sacred Heart 4 for 8 from the field so far here in the first quarter. 1 for 4 from behind the arc. Pass from Simon up the floor to O'Grady, tipped out by Nicole Buss. Inbounding on the sideline will be Megan O'Grady right here in front of our announcing position on the floor here. Devany bringing it in. Nicole Simon, 5'6" senior, holds the ball there. Katie O'Grady comes out, takes the handoff, works over to the middle of the floor. O'Grady driving up, pulls back. Now it dribbles in again, finds a little opening through traffic. Up, missed it, short, tipped it out. McCorney gets it and resets the offense to Nicole Simon out front. Weaver posting up on Remmert. Loose, Katie O'Grady passed down the floor, knocked out of bounds, I think, by Busboom. 1:51 left, first quarter. It's 9-4, Sacred Heart.
We've been sitting on this 9-4 score here for a couple of minutes. It's been a while since anybody's put any points down.
Minute 59 seconds to be exact. Rhines is out. Back in is Allison Hibbert for the Falcons. And it's Megan O'Grady all the way out top of the baseline to Nicole Simon. Looks over to Coach Pritchard for instructions. Bounce pass to Picorni. Left side of the floor, dribbles in, and her pass out, stolen by Hibbert. Hibbert is fouled by Katie O'Grady as she starts to break up the floor.
On Katie, that'll be her first personal. Team foul number 2 on the Irish. That might be a case where you spend a foul to save 2 points there, John.
It's going to be Ashley Howard and Kelsey Witt back in for the Irish. It could be, but I hate committing fouls early in a ball game like that.
Simon and Picorni set out for Sacred Heart.
Bring the ball into Allison Hibbert. Hibbert guarded by Megan O'Grady. Hibbert picks up her dribble, looking to Busboom. Boy, I'll tell you what, Ashley Howard's doing a good job so far. They throw over the top to Busboom. In, up, no, but a foul on Ashley Howard. And I think it's going to be her second if it is Ashley.
I believe it is going to be on Howard, and that will be her second personal. Team foul number 3 on the Irish. 1:27 to play here in the first period. 9-4, the Irish still up by 5. Dani Busboom at the line. She'll be shooting 2 shots.
Dani's got 2 points in the first quarter. Ashley, free throw on the way is no good, and it's Brandy Oberding into the lineup now for Sacred Heart, 5'11" sophomore in. That early foul on Ashley, when you got the job of guarding Dani Busboom, that little foul in there that was kind of ticky-tacky, that one hurts you late in the game. Free throw is good, and it is now 9-5, Sacred Heart. 1:26 to play, first quarter. Katie O'Grady on the right side wing, looking into Weaver. Can't get loose from Katrina Rodemaker, who's in also. Underneath, Katie O'Grady in the paint. Turn around to the lane. Up, count it, and a foul.
O'Grady now with 7 points in the basketball game, and she will be at the line shooting 1 shot. When I'm waiting for him to post it, I couldn't see the official. We're across the court from the official scores table, so the referee turns his back on us.
Allison Hibbert called for the foul, number 12 for the
on
Falcons.
Ellison. That'll be her first, team foul number 4.
O'Grady, an 81% free throw shooter on the year. It's up and it's in. She's got 8 points here early on this afternoon. Hibbert in the backcourt, guarded by Megan O'Grady all the way up the floor with a left-hand dribble to the front court. Down the left side, now wheels back out to the middle, and this pressure defense bothering the Freeman Falcon guards a little bit early on. Weaver now on Busboom. Busboom in the corner now to Cruzy. Cruzy to Busboom, posting up on Weaver, shoots over Allison Weaver, up no good. Rebounding foul. I think I saw him say white is all I saw from the referee over there on the far side. 45, Brandy Oberdeen on the foul.
On Brandy, that'll be her first personal. Team foul number 4 now on Sacred Heart.
Rodemaker.
Go ahead.
Rodemaker is out. Also going out is Allison Hibbert. Neely Remmer's back in the ball game.
And Kelsey Ryan's back into the lineup.
Inbounding is Busboom to Cruzy into Busboom. Up from 12 feet. No good. Rebound, Katie O'Grady. She is running hard up the floor with the dribble. Right side into Weaver, and she's knocked down by Busboom. On top of her is Kelsey Witt. Jump ball to Sacred Heart. And Dani Busboom is up going to the referee. Are you kidding me? Takedown and a near ball for Kelsey Witt.
2 points to Witt for the takedown.
Wow.
Jump ball, alternating possession. Folks that watching that at home on TV, you can see what we're talking about. That was tough basketball.
Busboom coming up guarded by Weaver. They're elbowing each other up the floor a little bit, trying to get position. These two teams want to play each other. Up the floor, Weaver knocks it away and gets called for a foul, her first.
And you get a foul there, John.
They're pretty cordial when they're around each other and there are people watching.
On Ellison Weaver, her first personal, team foul number 5 on Sacred Heart. 27 seconds to play here in the period. 12-5, Irish up by 7.
Bring it into the middle of the floor to Busboom. She's talking out, telling somebody to get somewhere. It goes to Bus. Bus drives left, and she will be fouled by the Irish with 20 seconds to go in the quarter.
Kelsey Witt called for the personal on Kelsey. That is her first. Team foul number 6. One more, and the Falcons will be in the bonus shooting 1-1.
Taking a little bit longer than it did yet last night. Kelsey Rhines inbound the basketball, brings it in to Busboom. Busboom way out beyond the arc, cutting to the right. Stutter step, drives down the boulevard, leans in, throws it up, and it goes. Now, who got the foul? That is what makes Dani Busboom so good. She can take you from the outside, but she can drive on you and do very, very well. And Oberdeen got slapped with her second foul.
On Brandy Oberdeen, her second, as John said, team foul number 7. The basket counted, so she'll be shooting one shot.
12-7. And make it 8 as Dani Busboom gets the free throw to go. Sacred Heart with 10 seconds to go. Kelsey Witt to the front court, leaves it to Oberdeen. Corner to Megan O'Grady. 5 on the clock. Out top, Oberdeen. Right side, Kelsey Witt. Dribbling in. Up strong. No. And a charging foul on Kelsey Witt at the buzzer. And Dennis Pritchard is doing a little dance on the far side. Sacred Heart leads 12-8 after 1. Back in 1 minute on Sunny 101.3.
If you're in business, you want to get your name out there for the public to see. Order a new business sign or banner from Stripes and Signs in Falls City. Your professional news sign will be custom created with a computer design. You can get a wood sign for your business or a magnetic sign for your vehicle. Other options are available too, including stripes for your vehicle and even your own specially designed shirts and hats. It's all at Stripes and Signs across from Sunmark in Falls City.
Wouldn't it be great if someone else could handle your gift giving? Worry about colors, sizes, and who has what? Let the Flower Cart do it with flowers. They're always the right size, the perfect color, and beautifully express your feelings for others. The Flower Cart can match flowers to a person's personality, delivered within 24 hours, and 100% guarantee they'll love it. Got a million different gifts to give? Call the Flower Cart at 245-2408 in the Stevenson Hotel in Falls City.
Falls City's Sunny 101.3.
8 fresh minutes on the clock, 12-8. The Irish lead it as we move into the second period. John?
Randy Oberdeen, Ashley Howard, and Kelsey Witt, 2 fouls apiece on the Irish to start this second period. 1-1 for Freeman, and it's front court. Megan O'Grady on the baseline, pass knocked out by Laura Cruzy. That foul on Kelsey Witt with the offensive charge. Neely Remmer stepped in there and took the charge. Hibbert, Rhines, Rodemaker, Busboom, and Cruzy for the Falcons. Bring it into Katie O'Grady. Leaves it right side. Kelsey Witt, 3-ball up, too strong. Weak side rebound. It's Megan O'Grady in the corner, and then she stepped on the sideline, couldn't stop her momentum.
Well, that'll give it back over to the Falcons. 7:41 to play here now. Opening minute of the second period, still 12-8. Irish up by 4.
It will come into Dani Busboom, and she's pretty much having to do it all right now. Up the floor, guarded by Megan O'Grady. All the way in, stops on just beyond the block, out to Allison Hibbert, the junior guard, working the left side, guarded by Howard. Now Megan O'Grady on Dani Busboom, who's called for traveling. Don't see that very often either, do you?
Turnover back to the Irish. Sacred Heart up by 4.
Ashley Howard will inbound to Kelsey Witt. 7:23 to play, first half of the ball game. We're in the second quarter, and the Irish have a 4-point lead. Allison Weaver puts it on the floor, out to Howard, 3-ball, rims out, no, foul on the rebound on Megan O'Grady. See her first foul. We'll shoot free throws at the other end.
We're in the 1-1 bonus. We will walk to the other end. Megan O'Grady, as you said, John, picking up her first personal. That is team foul number 9 on the Irish. One more, they'll be in the double bonus. At the line for Freeman, Laura Cruzy. She'll be shooting 1-1.
Freeman in the first quarter, 2 out of 3 at the line. Dani Busboom shooting all of those. Sacred Heart, 1 for 1. That was Katie O'Grady. Cruzy, a 6-foot senior, sets herself at the line. The free throw is on the way up, and it is good. 12-9 is our score. Like we said, don't worry about a 12 or 14, 15-point lead early on in this game for either team because the other team will be back. Cruzy ready, fires, it's up, and she hits them both. Good-looking free throws. 12-10, a 2-point game. Hibbert trying to pressure Kelsey Witt, who comes to the front court. Around her back, and midcourt she goes. Keeps the dribble, right side O'Grady, and here comes the basketball. Thank you, Kelsey Rhines, for catching that and not blowing up our computer here.
That was our moment of fame there, John, on TV. Had the ball right in her lap.
Sacred Heart, 5 for 12 from the field. Freeman, 3 out of 11 so far for their 10 points. 4 of them at the line. And Howard sets a pick for Kelsey Witt. Bounce pass into Weaver, led her too far. She gets posted up. They had an angle and misfire. Turnover number 6.
Nicole Buss and Neely Remmers check back into the lineup now for Freeman. Leaving the ball game, Allison Hibbert and Katrina Rademacher will sit down.
Actually, officially, that's turnover number 8. I guess I don't need to keep those today, do I? Buss up the floor with it on the left side. Leaves it back for Kelsey Rhines. Cuts to the basket, pulls up. 12-footer, it's in the hole. Kelsey Rhines with the basket, her first 2, and we're tied at 12 apiece with 6:39 to go in the half. And Kelsey Witt out near midcourt, the end guarded, tapping her head, calling a play. High post to Allison Weaver, guarded by Remmers. Inside, Ashley Howard back out to Weaver, 15-foot jumper on the way, no good. Rebound, they're going to call a foul on that rebound. Who are they going to get here? It's a pick, and Randy, there were 3 girls there. 4-1, Neely Remmers the foul.
Neely picks up her second personal. That's team foul number 5 on the Falcons. Irish basketball. Ashley Howard will trigger it in baseline right side under her own basket.
Ashley kind of found herself between 2 dark blue jerseys there, and now looking in trouble, has to throw it in. Does long for Katie O'Grady. That was close to a 5-second call. Out top, Kelsey Witt backing up to the circle at midcourt. Coming up the right side, spin move, gives the ball off to Megan O'Grady, cuts to the hole, pulls up, 6-footer, no, 2 bounces, rebound, out of bounds, off the leg of Allison Weaver. It will be Freeman basketball. 6:07 to go in the first half. Cassie Picorni is in for Katie O'Grady for the Irish. And now the ball comes into Busboom in the backcourt. Give it there for Kelsey Rhines. Long up the floor to Cruzy. Back to Rhines on the left side. Guarded by Picorni. Fends off with the arm. Drives it out on the pass to Cruzy. Shoots in and out. No. Weaver with the rebound. And her pass tipped away.
John, we've played over 2 minutes of this period. Sacred Heart has not scored in this quarter.
Up the floor comes Kelsey Witt with the basketball. Last 2 years, we've seen the Irish go cold from the field, and they've lost those 2 games. Give the ball to Megan O'Grady. Out top to Kelsey Witt. Free throw line down the middle. Out to Cassie Picorni for 2. Way short. Rebound brought down Busboom. Busboom will dribble it, and the Falcons with another chance to take the lead. 5:20 to play in this first half this evening. It's going to be Buss to Remmers. About 17 feet from the basket. Give it to Cruzy on the left side. Neely a little out of her range there. Pass underneath the Rhines. Bumped by Picorni. No whistle there. Out top, Buss. Buss working inside. Drives in. Throws it up. And a foul. Kelsey Witt. Randy, that's going to be 3 if that's on Kelsey Witt. Let's see who we got.
Don't think so.
No. Cassie Picorni. I didn't see Cassie standing there.
On Cassie, her first personal, but that is team foul number 10. We're in the double bonus, and that means that Nicole Buss will be shooting 2 shots here for the Falcons, a chance to break this tie.
Falcons led early, 2-0. Free throw is off the mark, no good. Sacred Heart has led since they took a 4-2 lead. Katrina Rademacher in, Allison Hibbert is in, Busboom and Cruzy sit down.
What was the biggest lead, John? 12-5, I believe?
12-5, yes, +7 for the Lady Irish. Rhines, Buss, Remmers, Rademacher, and Hibbert for the Falcons. The free throw is on the way, no good. Ashley Howard the rebound, and a foul on Neely Remmers. Well, I'm not going to say it that quick. If it is, that's 3. Now, Neely Remmers is talking to the official saying, what exactly am I doing?
I think Neely's listening. The official had a couple of words to say there also.
Yeah, and she's still... I don't mind a kid asking for an explanation, yeah. Randy. That's not bad at all, but that is Neely Remmers' 3rd foul. She goes to the bench. Katie O'Grady is back in for the Irish. O'Grady, Howard, Weaver, and Picorni for Sacred Heart. We've got a 12-12 ball game, low-scoring affair, just under the 5-minute mark of the second period. Katie O'Grady has 8 of the Irish 12. She needs a little help here. Ashley Howard fends off with the arm, dishes it in, tries to get it to Weaver. It's tipped and stolen. Hibbert with the steal. Here come the Freeman Falcons on the left side of the floor. Megan O'Grady cuts her off and rides right back to Hibbert, hits her right in the chest with a pass. Wasn't quite ready for that, but makes the grab. Buss out top with the basketball.
Man-to-man defense here again.
Come off the left side for Rhines, guarded by Picorni. Goes down the left side, pulls up, shoots, and scores. Kelsey Rhines with 4 points. It's 14-12, our second lead change. Katie O'Grady at the other end with the basketball to Ashley Howard, looking underneath.
John, that's a 9-0 run now for the Freeman Falcons.
Take the ball to Allison Weaver at the top of the circle. Katie O'Grady, 3-ball up and off the mark. No, Weaver and Busboom gets the rebound for the Falcons. 14-12, Buss up the floor to Busboom. Busboom down the boulevard, too deep, shoots, misses. We have a whistle and a foul on the Irish. 2-shot foul coming up for Busboom.
I think that's going to go on Katie O'Grady, John. Well, maybe not.
I think it went on Megan, I believe. Yes.
All right, Megan O'Grady picks up the personal. On Megan, that'll be her second. And, of course, we're in the double bonus now.
And the free throw for Busboom is off the mark, no good. Sacred Heart without a point here in the first 4 minutes and 9 seconds of the second quarter.
We mentioned they led 12-5. We're up by 7. Since then, Freeman a 9-0 run, 14-12. Now the Falcons on top.
Busboom ready, fires the free throw. This one drops straight through, and it's now 15-12. Freeman with the lead. We've got a timeout on the floor. Back in 1 minute on Sunny 101.3.
Pesky bugs or rodents invading your home or business? You need to call Ram Exterminators of Fall City. They're the only pest control service in southeast Nebraska area. Don Ferguson, owner of Ram, has been providing pest management service since 1987. Ram Exterminators is a member of the National Pest Control Association and Nebraska State Pest Control Association, where Don served on the State Board of Directors. Call Ram today for your pest management at 1-800-769-6098 in Fall City.
The Tri-State Area's Sunny 101.3.
I see what you got going.
That's what I said. That should have been over there.
Yeah.
Welcome back here to the Devany Center in Lincoln. It's 15-12. Freeman Falcons have the lead here on Sunny 101.3 over the Sacred Heart Irish in this Class D-1 Girls State Championship tonight.
Gives us a chance to remind everyone that this is KLZA-FM, Fall City, Nebraska. I'm Randy Gatula and John Nixon. Live at the Bob Devany Sports Center in Lincoln, Nebraska, the Class D1 State Championship, the Sacred Heart Irish, the Freeman Falcons. 3:51 to play here in the second period. 15-12, the Irish trail.
Katie O'Grady working at point guard now for the Irish. Goes cross court to Ashley Howard against the man-to-man defense. Left side, Picorni isolated over there. Looking for a cutter. And he's got a 5-second ball. She didn't dribble the ball. That is the 10th turnover for Sacred Heart here in this ball game. Freeman. Picorni is out, and Nicole Simon is in for Sacred Heart. It will be Allison Hibbert to bring it up the floor. The Falcons up 15-12. On the right side, Hibbert, guarded by Katie O'Grady, goes to Cruzy at the free throw line. Looking underneath for 6 foot, tipped away, gets it back, goes out top, Kelsey Rhines. On the left side for Dani Busboom. Dani, guarded by Megan O'Grady, elevates, shoots, no. Weak side rebound. Katrina Rodemaker gets it back out to Hibbert. Hibbert with the basketball on the right side, looking for help. Rattles around and finds Rhines inside Cruzy, guarded by Howard. Up, and oh my, I thought a foul there. Rebound to Freeman, and it was 31 Rhines, I believe, Randy, with the basket. She's got 6. It's 17-12, a 5-point Sacred Heart deficit now to the Falcons. Megan O'Grady right side in for Weaver, lobs it in there, goes up strong and gets it.
Weaver breaks the 12-0 run by the Freeman. Freeman had a 12-0 run there before Weaver got that bucket. She has 6 now.
2:38 to go in this first half. Hibbert nearly lost the ball. Now runs into O'Grady, falls down. Katie popped her on top of the head. Now jump ball will go to Freeman. Katie O'Grady was reaching down to dribble the basketball away from Hibbert and popped her right on top of the head unintentionally. Not all that hard, but it just kind of looks funny.
Kelsey Witt back into the lineup. Nicole Simon sets out for the Irish.
Inbounding here near midcourt in front of us for the Falcons will be Kelsey Rhines, and we got Ken Cook up calling timeout. Falcons lead by 3. We're back in half a minute on Sunny 101.3.
How important is it to you to avoid probate through a living trust? If you don't understand what probate is or how a living trust can help you, see the professionals of Weaver, Mers, and Goltz. They'll make it easy for you to understand, save you thousands of dollars, and protect you from the delays of probate. Probate can be a nightmare for you and your family, but Weaver, Mers, and Goltz makes it simple to set up a living trust. Feel secure. See the team of Weaver, Mers, Goltz in Fall City today.
Fall City and Hiawatha's Sunny 101.3.
2:31 to play in the first half here at the Bob Devany Sports Center. 17-14, the Sacred Heart Irish trailing the Freeman Falcons.
It will be into Nicole Buss. Buss on the left side, passes right side. Now Remmers from Cruzy on the right wing, guarded by Weaver. Bounce pass to Busboom. Cuts into the middle, elevates, jumps underneath to Cruzy. Ball loose. Oh, good play by Cruzy. No, it wasn't good enough, I guess. She was standing on the line, apparently.
Real effort there. Into the lineup now for Freeman. Katrina Rademacher into the lineup, replacing Neely Remmers.
5 turnovers now by the Freeman Falcons. And it's going to be Kelsey Witt up the floor. 2:14 to go. 5'6" guard takes it left side. And now it's Ashley Howard guarded by Busboom out to Katie O'Grady. I think her toe is on the line. The shot is blocked by Cruzy. Rhines comes out with it ahead to Cruzy. Katie O'Grady back, slaps the ball, and gets a foul on the arm.
On Katie, that is her second personal. We are well over the 10-foul limit for the double bonus. So that means Cruzy will go to the line and be shooting 2 shots for Freeman. 1:59 to play now in the first half. Again, the score 17-14. The Irish down by 3.
Cruzy is 2 for 2 at the line. Laura sets herself. Free throw on the way up, and no. Rattled around the right side of the rim. I thought it was soft enough it would fall, but it didn't. Randy, give me an opinion. You've seen a lot of basketball. 2 teams this familiar with each other. They're better than a 17-14 score. It just, they play each other so tough, they just make themselves look bad, I think.
They know how to defend one another is what it comes down to, John.
Buss in trouble, double team, looking for help. Holding the ball, gets it out to Kelsey Rhines, lobs it in for Cruzy. No, it's loose. Rademacher picks it up. No. Rebound to Kelsey Witt.
How Kelsey comes out of that crowd with the ball, I'll never know.
Double team, Howard ahead to Katie O'Grady, drives to the middle. Nice move off the glass, it's up and good. O'Grady with 10 in the ball game. It's a 1-point game. Minute and a half to go here in the second quarter. Nicole Buss to the front court with the basketball on the left side of the floor, looking cross court. Cruzy's kind of hanging out over there. Now she takes the pass and goes back to Buss. Well, the Irish have defended Busboom well. I'll give them that. Katrina Rademacher with it on the left side. Busboom loose and in and out. No. Rebound. Howard. No foul on the Falcons this time. You kind of a pick them. There was a whole bunch of blue jerseys there.
Howard had position, and I believe the foul is going to go on Kelsey Rhines, it looks like.
Kelsey picks up her first.
That's team foul number 7 on the Falcons. So now we walk to the other end and put Ashley Howard at the line. She'll be in the bonus shooting 1-1. Chance to tie it on the first one. The second would give the Irish the lead.
Only 2 players have scored for the Irish so far, O'Grady and Weaver. Ashley Howard sets herself at the line. The free throw up is good. We're tied at 17 apiece.
Here comes Nicole Simon. Also Cassie Picorni back into the Irish lineup, replacing Kelsey Witt and Katie O'Grady with 1:07 to play here in the first half.
Good move, Coach Pritchard. They both got 2 fouls. In comes Allison Hibbert, replacing Nicole Buss. Falcons have Neely Remmers on the bench with 3 fouls. Nobody else with more than 1. Rebounding numbers favor the Irish right now, 15-12. Free throw on the way for the senior Ashley Howard is good, and Sacred Heart reclaims the lead, 18-17.
Sacred Heart 3 for 3 from the free throw line in the first half tonight.
Kelsey Rhines will inbound the basketball. The Irish showing full court pressure defense. They look for Busboom, and they get it to her. Up the floor right side, driving in. Nobody cuts her off. Finally, Brandy Oberdeen does, but it's too late. Busboom all the way to the hole for 2 more. She's got 9, and it is now 19-18. Freeman with the lead. At the other end we go. Turnaround, Megan O'Grady off the mark, no. Weaver up high with Rhines. The ball is loose. Hibbert picks it up. Comes the other way with 40 seconds to go in the half. Hibbert around Cassie Picorni, left side for Rhines, down the middle to Busboom. Throws it up, and she got banged by into Weaver, and throws it up and in. 11 now for Busboom. Here comes Saganhart with 25 seconds to go. Left side for Picorni. Picorni coming to the right side, guarded by Cruzy. Bad pass, and Weaver able to save it from being stolen. A lot of contact. Allison dribbling up. Down the boulevard she goes. Kick it out. Brandy Oberty, high arcing shot off the mark. No. Rebound Picorni, and Ryan's jump ball goes to Sacred Heart.
6.7 seconds to play here in the first half. Back into the ball game, Nicole Buss for Freeman.
Sacred Heart really without their playmakers in there right now. Bring it into Allison Weaver. Drives up, shoots, and no, yeah, there is a foul on Laura Cruzy. There's got to be a foul on that play.
Allison Weaver will be at the line. She'll be shooting 2 shots. The foul on Laura Cruzy is her second personal. Team foul number 8 on the Falcons.
You know, Randy, we've been talking about Allison Weaver this week and how hard she plays. She's got a volleyball tournament tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
Free throws up and good. An all-day volleyball tournament. I wouldn't doubt that Dani Busboom doesn't have the same thing.
Probably so. Allison Weaver now with 7 points in the ball game. Lisa Simmons checks into the lineup for Sacred Heart.
Weaver at the line, sets, fires, and nothing but net on the 2 free throws. It's a 1-point ball game, 21-20. 4 seconds to go. Busboom to the front court. Going to get it off. Fires, and it's short. May have hit the bottom of the rim. It's a beauty at halftime. Freeman Falcons, 21. Fall City Sacred Heart, 20. We're back in 2 minutes on Sunny 101.3.
When illness strikes, you may need in-home health care. Call the professionals at In-Home Healthcare, 116 West 18th in Fall City to assist you with your home health needs. They're locally owned and operated, plus Medicare and Medicaid certified with a staff of experienced RNs, LPNs, and aides who specialize in home health and hospice care, providing speech, physical, and occupational therapy too. With the necessary medical equipment and supplies, call In-Home Healthcare at 245-5968 in Fall City.
Are you needing a bigger home for your expanding family? Or maybe your family's all gone and you want to downsize. Or you can finally get that dream home you've been wanting. Look to the Realtor Professionals of Neil Mesler and Associates in Fall City. They'll assist you in buying or selling your property or business. All listings are on Realtor.com. Looking for a home? Call the professional staff of Neil Mesler and Associates, 245-5936 in Falls City.
Come out and enjoy pancakes and sausage Wednesday, March 12th from 11 to 1:30 at the open house of Four Corners Ag and Building Supply of Fall City. Order now and save on their large selection of top quality corn and soybean seeds and chemicals. Plus, new this year, Four Corner Ag can now do custom application of chemicals. That's Four Corner Ag and Building Supplies open house March 12th. Serving pancakes from 11 to 1:30 out on Highway 159 east of Fall City.
For a winning combination that offers you both value and services, choose the long-distance services of Southeast Nebraska Telephone. Their long-distance services are designed with your needs in mind, like one-bill convenience, local customer service, plus competitive rates. And it's free to switch. Also keep in mind that when you choose Southeast Nebraska Telephone long distance, you'll be keeping your dollars right here in our community. Switch today, it's free. Stop in or call 245-4451.
Humboldt's Sunny 101.3.
Back here at halftime, Freeman Falcons leading the Fall City Sacred Heart Irish tonight by a score of 21-12 at halftime in this Class D-1 Girls State Championship basketball game. Randy, you got the scoring?
All right, individual scoring in the first half of the ball game. First of all, the Freeman Falcons are led by Dani Busboom. Dani has 11 points on 4 two-point field goals. She went 3 out of 5 from the free throw line for her total of 11. Kelsey Rhines had 3 field goals for 6 points. Laura Cruzy had a field goal and went 2 out of 4 from the line for 4 points for their total of 21. Individual scoring for the Sacred Heart Irish. At halftime, they're led by Katie O'Grady with 10 points. O'Grady had 3 deuces, a tray, and 1 out of 1 from the free throw line for her total of 10. Allison Weaver right behind with 8 on 3 field goals, 2 out of 2 from the line. Ashley Howard hit a pair of free throws for 2 points for the Irish total of 20. Sacred Heart 5 out of 5 from the free throw line. The Freeman Falcons 5 of 11 from the free throw line. Your halftime score 21-20 here in this 2003 state championship game.
Looking at some of the other numbers, the Irish shooting in the first half, 7 out of 21 overall, 33%, 1 for 8 from beyond three-point range. Freeman is 8 for 21, no three-point attempts in the first half. The rebounding, Sacred Heart leads that 16-13 in the first half. And in total points, where it really counts, Freeman leads by a score of 21-20. We're back in 2 minutes on Sunny 101.3.
The staff at the Robert W. Aiken CPA firm in Falls City congratulates the Sacred Heart Irish girls basketball team on their 8th straight trip to the state tournament. You know, Bob and his staff offer all types of income tax preparation services, as well as payroll preparation, bookkeeping, and auditing. They're your full-service CPA firm. Give them a call at 245-5566. That's 245-5566 for Bob Aitken CPA in Falls City.
Most of us take breathing for granted. In and out. In and out. It's automatic. But if you have trouble breathing, it's not that simple. That's why Home Medical Oxygen certified and registered respiratory therapists are ready to help you breathe easier 24 hours a day. They know that when you need them now. Call Home Medical Oxygen in Falls City at 245-2400. Home Medical Oxygen wishing the Lady Irish good luck and congratulating them on a great season.
A whiter, brighter smile. It is possible, and it could be in your near future when you call the Parkside Dental Clinic in Falls City. Dr. Slominski has several ways of professionally whitening your teeth to achieve the whitest and brightest smile ever. The Parkside Dental Clinic offers dental services to every member of the family, and new patients are always welcome. They offer emergency services, too. Call Parkside Dental Clinic for an appointment today to keep that bright smile shining.
There's no place like home. Home is the place to be for comfort and relaxation, your own personal space, and the shelter for your family. Do you need help at your home? Call Joyce Lyons, owner of Lyons Quality Home Services. The friendly professional staff of Lyons Quality Home Service can provide the assistance you need to keep you healthy and comfortable at home. Give Joyce a call for the perfect time to help make your home the place you want to be. Lyons Quality Home Services in Falls City.
Falls City and Peru's Sunny 101.3.
Well, John Nixon, this is what we expected in this state championship game. 21-20, your halftime score. It's just that close. The Freeman Falcons leading the Sacred Heart Irish 21-20. John, the Irish had opened up a big advantage. They were up at 1 point by 7, 12-5. And at 12-5, then Freeman went on a 12-0 run to take a 17-12 lead before the Irish battled back into this thing to where we're at here at halftime with a 1 point difference.
It has certainly been the type of game back and forth that we expected. I feel kind of bad for both teams just a little bit because, Randy, we know how good these two basketball teams are. And like I said, they're so familiar, they make one another look bad offensively. These two teams both average around 60 points a game, and they're not going to get there today.
Well, and John, they're both probably facing the best defense that the two of them will see all year long right here. They know that, and that's a credit to the defense that both of these teams play. Let's review some of the other action that we've had earlier here today at the Bob Devany Sports Center in the 9:30 ball game this morning in Class C2. West Point Central Catholic defeated Sutton for the state championship. The final score there was 62-43. In the Class D2 game that was played at 11:30, it was Paxton over Banner County. Paxton 63, Banner County 46. And in the Class A ball game, 50-45, Lincoln Southeast defeated Lincoln East. That was in the 1:30 ball game for the Class A state championship.
21-20 is our halftime score. We're going to take a 2-minute break and be back at halftime here on Sunny 101.3.
Hunger can strike at any time, sometimes when you least expect it. No matter the day or hour, if hunger strikes you like a ton of bricks, don't sit there and let it beat you down. Head to Frosty Queen, 803 Harlan Street in Falls City. Frosty Queen is open 7 days a week. When you need a snack or a meal, Frosty Queen has the menu to take care of you. Dine in, carry out, satisfy your hunger at Frosty Queen on Harlan in Falls City.
When it comes to food, we look for the best looking, best tasting products in the market. How about ham? Would you rate the last ham you had a 2 or a 3? Next time you buy ham, why not get a 10? That's how Cedar Hollow hams rank. Stop by Fall City Mercantile in Fall City and get a great tasting Cedar Hollow ham. When planning a party or any special event, you can't go wrong with a Cedar Hollow ham. They're always judged a 10. Cedar Hollow hams at Fall City Mercantile. Get yours today.
Tired of caulking and plastic sheeting your old drafty windows? Ask the friendly staff at Jim Hills about replacement windows. Window maintenance will be easy as 1, 2, 3 with Certainty Vinyl Replacement Windows, or for the ultimate in replacement windows, Pella Precision Fit. They're beautiful, efficient, easy to clean, and virtually maintenance-free. For other home improvement projects, see Jim Hills for paint, wallpaper, hardware, and more. Jim Hills, your home decorating center in Fall City.
Keep your freedom with Uplift. With the Seat Assist by Uplift, you can take your self-powered lifting cushion anywhere. It works like a lift chair, only it's portable and weighs just 9 pounds. Stay active and independent. Use Uplift in the car, at church, restaurants, or with your electric scooter. Uplift is a less expensive alternative if you don't qualify for a Medicare payment on a lift chair. Get an Uplift today at Ken's Pharmacy, downtown Fall City. See their complete line of lift chairs, too.
On E-City's Sunny 101.3.
Welcome back. Here it is halftime, and right now what's going on is they are doing the Nebraska School Activity Association Believers and Achievers Awards here at halftime. And we have 3 young ladies out here right now from Richardson County. We've got Mallory James from Southeast Consolidated High School. We've got Deidre Kotick from Fall City High School, and Melanie Stoffer from Humboldt Table Rock Senior High School, all out there receiving honors right now. So Randy Gatula currently is busy with his 3rd hobby. That is taking pictures of all the things that are going on here. So Randy's going to have a lot of pictures of these kids from Richardson County. And your other hobby.
Wish we could show these on the radio, John. They're great pictures.
Well, we might very well. So anyway, while we're doing this here, it is 21-20. The clock is stopped here, and we have the Irish trailing the Freeman Falcons by a score of 21-20 at halftime here in this game. And it's just that your normal battle between these two schools, between these girls. Again, it's the 13th time the two schools have matched up in girls basketball in the last 4 years. Every game has been a tournament game, and I think every one of them for a championship.
John, this tournament is just such a big time. We have a lot of fun. You and I look forward every year to getting to come up here. We meet a lot of friends in the state media. Rod Hinkle from the World Herald just stopped by here, pushes a little note in front of me. He says, Dennis Pritchard, how long is Sacred Heart record? We, of course, shared that press release that we got from Kent Probst at Peru State College, so the World Herald will have all the information, and you can read about that tomorrow. Right now, we've got a dandy underway here, 21-20. The Sacred Heart Irish down by 1, still anybody's basketball game. We're going to take another 2-minute timeout here, and then we'll come back with an exciting, what we promise you is going to be an exciting second half of basketball here on Sunny 101.3.
Jones Air Conditioning is your Lennox dealer in Fall City. See them for the finest in Lennox total comfort systems. Right now, see them for the 2-stage high-efficiency Lennox furnaces. You'll be amazed by the comfort and performance of these 2-stage heating units. Also, be sure to see Jones Air Conditioning in Fall City for air purification and duct cleaning. That's Jones Air Conditioning, your Lennox dealer in Fall City. Taking care of you and your family's health is so very important, including the health of your teeth. Dr. Chick James offers high-quality family dentistry at affordable prices. Whether you require regular checkups or orthodontic services, Dr. James and his experienced staff offer complete dental care. They're concerned about you and your family's health, especially your bright smile. For quality dental and orthopedic care, call Dr. Chick James at 245-4122 to schedule your appointment. Located at 2107 Stone in Falls City.
For a winning combination that offers you both value and services, choose the long-distance services of Southeast Nebraska Telephone. Their long-distance services are designed with your needs in mind, like one-bill convenience, local customer service, plus competitive rates. And it's free to switch. Also keep in mind that when you choose Southeast Nebraska Telephone long distance, you'll be keeping your dollars right here in our community. Switch today, it's free. Stop in or call 245-4451.
Hi, this is Bart Keller at Farm and City Supply in Falls City, Nebraska. Serious about taming your lawn? Come check out our Gravely Riders. 4 of our toughest new models include the ZT1640, the ZT1844, and the ZT2048. For the ultimate in mowing, check out the 148Z with a 21 horsepower Kawasaki engine and 48-inch deck. Experience durability and perfection. See the Gravely Rider at Farm and City Supply. We always keep you cutting.
Fall City and Seneca's Sunny 101.3.
Back here at the Bob Devany Sports Center, Lincoln, Nebraska. John Nixon, Randy Gattulla with you. Randy, we're certainly hoping to get a chance to be back here next Saturday afternoon about this same time next Thursday. In the morning, we're going to have a game involving the Pawnee City Indians and Juanita Palisades. Then that night at 9 o'clock, Fall City Sacred Heart boys will be taking on Greeley Wallback next Thursday night.
John, these are the 2 weeks that we save a little vacation time up for to be here. Wouldn't miss it for the world. Going to have a lot of fun with 2 teams to follow next Thursday.
Now.
All right.
They're on the big board.
We no more than mention them, and they put Matt on the big Husker Vision TV. The kids all getting a chance to play in Bob's house. We're here at the Devany Sports Center. It's halftime, 21-20. The Sacred Heart Irish trailing the Freeman Falcons. If you were with us in that first half, you heard the Irish open up a big 12-5 lead, up by 7, only to have the Falcons reel off 12 straight points to go up 17-12. Since then, Sacred Heart has battled back into it. It's a 1-point ball game.
Both teams out warming up. We're going to take one more 2-minute timeout, and then we'll be back with the second half on Sunny 101.3.
My name is Kim Liberty. I am the outpatient clinic coordinator at the Community Medical Center. My staff and I have the opportunity to work with the specialty physicians that come to Fall City from Lincoln, Omaha, and St. Joe, Missouri. The hospital is very fortunate to have these physicians travel to Fall City to serve the community and surrounding areas with their expertise. The outpatient clinic staff at Community Medical Center, along with all of our outreach clinic physicians, are happy to serve your medical needs because your health is our commitment.
It's the Lazy Boys Cash in Your Coupon Days at Cheney Furniture in Fall City. Don't miss your chance to clip and save on a great selection of America's favorite recliners. Choose from 3 lovely Lazy Boy styles in an exciting array of colors. Now at special coupon savings. Priced as low as $2.99 with coupon while quantities last. Hurry in today and cut yourself in on the wonderful savings on Lazy Boy recliners at Cheney Furniture in downtown Fall City.
Isn't it time for a real car? It's waiting for you at Armbruster Motors. For a real eye-catcher, pamper yourself with the Buick Park Avenue or the luxurious LeSabre. For some real driving excitement, come see the redesigned Pontiac Grand Am SE. And coming this spring, the all-new 2004 Pontiac Grand Prix. So stop in and talk to the friendly folks at Armbruster Motors for the best deals and total satisfaction on your next Buick or Pontiac. Armbruster Motors, downtown Fall City.
Is tax time getting you frazzled as the deadline is approaching? Or maybe you're an individual looking for a speedy refund with e-file. Hi, this is Julie Bauman, CPA in Fall City, and I'm inviting you to call me at 245-4040. I do individual, partnership, and corporate tax preparation. Please call me, Julie Bauman, CPA, at 245-4040, or come by our office at 118 West 17th, downtown Fall City.
Auburn Sunny 101.3.
We're ready to go with the second half. It is Freeman basketball. Dani Busboom, Kelsey Rhines, Laura Cruzy, Neely Remmers, and Nicole Buss for the Falcons. They have the ball at midcourt. Busboom into Remmers, back to Busboom, driving up and all the way to the hole, pulls up, shoots, and scores. Quick start for the Falcons as Busboom goes right to the hole, puts her team up 23-20. And at the other end, the Irish lose the ball out of bounds on the far end of the floor.
Well, not a good first 12 seconds here for the Irish, John.
Quick start. Busboom, ever dangerous. Buss doubled in the backcourt, gets away. Coming up the left side of the floor, Allison Weaver beats her back, stops her. Cross court in the middle to Dani Busboom, who has 13 points now. Busboom looks, bounce pass to Remmers between the circles and back to Dani Busboom on the right side. Freeman going left to right here as we watch the game in the second half tonight. With the ball, Busboom holds cross court now for Buss. Bus with the ball, looking over to the right side, can't find a cutter, takes the ball out, drives all the way in, elevates, shoots, and no good on that one. Rebound, Allison Weaver, handed to Kelsey Witt, ahead to Megan O'Grady, ahead to Katie, layup at the other end is good. Excellent ball movement by the Irish.
Witt went out to Megan O'Grady with the outlet pass. Megan found sister Katie under the basket for the layup.
23-22, the press is on. Bus picks it up and hands it to Busboom. Dani to the front court around Megan, who didn't get to the sideline that time. Dani all the way to the right baseline, looking for help. Out to the top, Rhines for three. It's on the way. Off the front, no. Rebound, Ashley Howard. Look up the floor. They've got Megan, but they can't see her down there. That's the first three-point attempt of the ball game for the Falcons.
Well, Ashley Howard was in a lot of heavy traffic when she came down with that ball, John.
Sometimes it's a little easier to see what's going on over here than it is on the floor. Katie O'Grady with Howard knocked to the floor. Comes around, Weaver with it to Megan O'Grady, left side. Drives in, back out to Kelsey. They overplay the passing lane to keep it away from Katie O'Grady that time. Now Kelsey backs up, goes to Ashley Howard. Sighart still only three players to score. In high to O'Grady, goes up. Her little hook pass attempt blocked out there by Cruzy. And now O'Grady double teamed out to Howard. Fires the long one up. No. Rebound. Weaver on the baseline. Foul on the Falcons.
Wow. Weaver kind of came over the back to get that rebound, John, but the foul is going to go against Freeman. And the Irish will just have the basketball and play it in on the baseline under their own basket. Still waiting for him to post it here, John.
There's no good way to find out who the foul is. It's on Rhines. Kelsey Rhines bringing in Katie O'Grady, right side of the circle. Second foul on Rhines. Kelsey Witt pass is swatted away by Busboom and taken, and here come the Falcons the other way. Quickly up the floor to Kelsey Rhines. Kelsey Rhines out top to Nicole Bus. Megan O'Grady is doing a good job. Dani's got 13 points, but Megan is making her work for him here. Driving into the middle, and that's where she's dangerous. Elevates, pass underneath to Neely Remmers. Anticipated the shot and knocked the pass that time, and I would when she's that deep.
Yeah, Dani probably should have just taken the shot there. She tried to give it off to Neely Remmers. Remmers was not expecting the basketball. It got away out of bounds. Irish have it back.
She was only 3 or 4 feet from the basket when she made the pass that time. Kelsey Witt up the floor against the man-to-man defense. Bounce pass to Megan O'Grady. Inside for Weaver, posting up. Back out Megan, 18-footer, no. Rebound Howard. Fakes, leans, fires, too strong. Rebound battled around. Who's got it? Kelsey Witt on the floor with Cruzy. Jump ball goes to the Irish. That ball was, I described that as volleyballed around a little bit. Now the official and Dani Busboom having a little conversation under there.
5:17 to play third period. Each team has scored 2 points this quarter.
23-22, the Falcons lead by 1. Ashley Howard with it. And now it's Kelsey Witt down in the corner to Katie O'Grady. Inside to Allison Weaver. In a sandwich there. Gets it across to Megan O'Grady. Throws it up and in the paint. First points of the night for Megan O'Grady. The Irish reclaim the lead, 24-23. And the ball turnover by the Falcons. Bus got tangled up there with Witt and one of the O'Gradys.
And she just fell out of bounds with the basketball, John.
Well, you just never know what you're going to see here. Turnover by the Falcons. And now Sighart will inbound it. Got a substitution in there. Allison Hibbert, I believe, back in. Yes, bringing in Katie O'Grady, left side baseline, wheeling it out to the top. Cross court, Megan O'Grady, guarded by the 6-foot Laura Cruzy. Megan with the ball comes out top to Katie O'Grady, guarded by Rhines. Picked up her dribble, hands it to Kelsey Witt across the floor. And now Kelsey will reset the Irish offense.
John, this is such a fun picture because we've got the scoreboard with the names of the schools and the score right across the top of it.
Katie O'Grady, left-hand dribble drive in the lane, throws it up, missed that one, and Cruzy with the rebound for the Falcons.
Well, it would have been a nice picture.
Well, it would have been, but they went too fast for you. I know what happened. 24-23, the Irish have the lead. 4:23 to go in this third period. Busboom, right side, high post, elevates, free throw line, up, in and out, no. Weaver had the rebound nearly taken away and then just pulls it back. As good as the Falcons are, there's nobody on the court as strong as Allison Weaver. Bring the ball to Kelsey Witt. Take the ball inside, lob it in for Weaver. Backdoor up, blocked by Cruzy, but a foul on the 6-foot senior.
And on Laura Cruzy, that is her third personal. So now Cruzy with 3 and Neely Remmers also with 3 for the Falcons. And that's going to put Allison Weaver at the line shooting 2 shots. She has 8 points in the ball game, John, and she is 2 out of 2 from the free throw line this evening.
Sighart, Randy, is still going to need some more help. Ashley Howard, no field goal in the game, 2 points.
Kelsey Witt has not scored.
They're going to need some help from somewhere. Much like Dani Busboom needs some help. She's only got 2 other teammates that have scored as well. Allison sets for the second one on the way up and gets 1 out of 2, and the Irish are up 25-23. Exactly 4 minutes to go in the third. We're back in 1 minute on Sunny 101.3.
Our purpose is to provide quality financial service to people in our community. We are a full-service bank. We offer loans and investments. We provide checking and other banking services. When you invest with us, we reinvest locally. We are here to serve the financial needs of this community. Since 1880, we've stood the test of time. Stop in and visit us at Richardson County Bank and Trust in Falls City and Stella. Member FDIC.
Falls City and Auburn, Sunny 101.3.
4 minutes even to play here now in the third period. 25-23, your Sacred Heart Irish leading the Freeman Falcons. John, a great big welcome to all of our listeners in the Philly and Adams area. The Sunny 101.3 signal getting into the Freeman School District. Those of you joining us, we are glad to have you along with us tonight. I'd like to remind you that this is Sunny 101.3 KLZA FM in Falls City, Nebraska. Randy Gatula and John Nixon bringing you the play-by-play and what we knew was going to be an exciting basketball game, and it's living up to everything it was billed to be, John.
Certainly is. It's going to get a little nerve-wracking here as we get toward the end. Neely Remmers and Laura Cruzy with 3 fouls apiece now for the Falcons. Nobody for Sacred Heart with more than 2 at the moment. And up the floor we go with the basketball. And here comes a foul on Megan O'Grady as Dani Busboom was coming up the floor. Allison Hibbert set the pick. And Megan just ran right flat through her.
Megan got the foul while Mom was being interviewed on Channel 10 there just a moment ago.
Well, if you're going to foul somebody, make it count. And Megan got just about her whole dollar's worth that time. Dani Busboom, right side wing, back to Rhines for 3. It's up and it's good. Kelsey Rhines with 9 in the ball game, and it's 26-25, the Falcons lead.
That was Megan O'Grady's third personal, John.
Left side, Megan O'Grady on the wing with the dribble. Falcons lead it. Allison Weaver, top of the key. Right side, Kelsey Witt. Dribble drive down the boulevard. She's open. She throws it up and in. Kelsey Witt for 2 for the Irish. They lead it 27-26.
Kelsey Witt's first basket of the evening.
Up the board, Dani Busboom quickly the other way. Ren Howard stopped her, bumped into her, and Kelsey Witt got called for the foul, reaching in from behind.
On Kelsey, that'll be her third personal. That's 3 on Kelsey. I believe that's team foul number 2 this half, I believe, John.
Yes. Bring the ball in. I'll pass it in to Busboom. Too tall, but she's able to run it down out of the corner. Had good position, and now hands the ball to Kelsey Rhines. 27-26 Sacred Heart. We've had the lead change hands 3 times, and palming the basketball is Kelsey Rhines. So the Irish get the ball back. And here comes Kelsey Witt up the floor. Both coaches going to let his players play with 3 fouls now with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Kelly O'Grady for 3. In and out, no. Rebound, Howard up off the glass. Got it. First field goal of the night for Ashley Howard. 29-26, the Irish by 3. Up the floor, Allison Hibbert, the junior, coming our way right in front of us. She skips, falls down, retains her dribble, and gets it to Busboom. Now to Rhines, standing in the middle of the floor, waiting for somebody, want to reset and just relax a little bit. Allison Hibbert up the floor, pulls up, gives it to Kelsey Rhines. Underneath it goes Busboom, loose, layup is good. 15 for Dani, 29-28 Sacred Heart. Up the floor, Kelsey Witt with the ball. Standing in the midcourt circle. Working to the right side, Megan O'Grady gets away from Cruzy, drives up, pulls up, 15-footer, missed it badly, and a rebounding foul on Ashley Howard, and now she's going to have her third foul.
Ashley Howard now with 3 personals, Megan O'Grady with 3, Kelsey Witt also with 3 fouls for the Irish. For the Falcons, Laura Cruzy has 3, Neely Remmers has 3 personals.
2 minutes, 12 seconds to go, third quarter. It's 29-28. Sacred Heart Freeman looking for the lead this trip. Full court pressure in the backcourt. Ball's loose, and Witt has it. Ball's on the floor, trying to get it out of there. Busboom reaches back. Jump ball goes to the Falcons.
2:05 to play now in the third period. 29-28. Irish up by 1, playing for the state championship here. Freeman undefeated coming into this one on the season. 27-0. Timeout taken on the floor. We'll take a 30-second break and be back on Sunny 101.3.
You know how cool it looks when you see a vehicle with tinted windows. Kind of turns your head, doesn't it? Well, you can get window tinting done on your vehicle at W&D's Auto Care, 1724 Harlan in Falls City. And don't forget, now's a great time to get that detailing job done. W&D's also does flat glass tinting and roll-up shades for your home or business. Give them a call today at 245-4234. W&D's Auto Care in Falls City.
Falls City and Pawnee City, Sunny 101.3.
2 minutes and 5 seconds to play in the third period here at the Bob Devany Sports Center. The Sacred Heart Irish leading the Freeman Falcons 29-28. John, neither team can just pull away here. It's just kind of a seesaw thing back and forth.
No, the Irish got up 7 in the first quarter, 12-5, but it's been back and forth since then. Randy, I didn't catch in the pre-fight announcements how many rounds it was going to be, but right now, after the first 2 rounds, Kelsey Wood is leading over Dani Busboom 2-0 on those jump balls rustling around on the floor. So far, Kelsey's ended up on top in both of them.
It's a physical basketball game. Everybody's pulling out the stops. Nobody holds back when that ball comes up loose. Everybody's after it.
It will be Freeman basketball. The Falcons trailing 29-28. And Kelsey Rhines brings into Allison Hibbert, being chased by Kelsey Witt. Kelsey's got to play smart now with the 3 fouls. The Irish girls, all of them are very aggressive. So are the Freeman girls. But you got to play smart when you got 3 fouls. And now it's Busboom around. Allison Weaver pulls up, 12-footer up off the mark. No good. Rebound to the Falcons, an offensive in and a foul. And that may be, I'm going to wait and see.
Kelsey Rhines was trying to put the shot up. Should be Megan O'Grady, I believe. And on Megan, that will be her 4th personal. The sophomore now with 4 personal fouls. At the line is Kelsey Rhines shooting 2 shots.
That's who I thought it was. Free throw for Rhines is up and good. She's got 10 points in the game. She averages 6.3 per game on the season. We are tied at 29 apiece with 1:48 to go here in the third quarter. That is the 5th tie of the ball game. Free throw up, and the Falcons take the lead. Kelsey Rhines in double figures with 11 points. Here we go the other way. The Irish have the ball. And Kelsey Wood up the floor, around the back, and she carried it that time. Good job, Allison Hibbert on the defense. Sacred Heart now with 13 turnovers in the ball game. Hibbert coming up to midcourt with the basketball. Hands it to Dani Busboom, now guarded by Allison Weaver since Megan O'Grady has the 4 fouls and is on the bench with Cassie Picorni in the ball game. Ashley Howard also has 3 fouls. Give it to Busboom, it got away from Weaver, throws it up too strong. No, Cruzy gets the rebound ripped out of there and takes it back out top to Hibbert. Busboom with the basketball, looking, guarded by Weaver. Going to the right side, gets a nice pick from Cruzy and a foul on the Irish.
Katie O'Grady picks up her 3rd personal. That's 3 on Katie. Tried to take away the baseline there.
Just waiting to see who I thought he pointed at Weaver, but I couldn't tell. So it is on Katie. Team foul number 5. And now Busboom will lob it in to Rhines, right back to Busboom. They want the ball in her hands. Remmers has not picked up her 4th foul. She's done good work here in the third quarter. Rhines drives to the baseline. Double team, passes out to Busboom.
1 minute to go in the quarter.
Beyond the arc, right side, pulls up, 15-footer. It's up, and it's good. Busboom with 6 in the quarter, and it's 32-29. The Falcons lead. Up by 3. Howard with the basketball. Left side with it. Picorni inside for Katie O'Grady. Tipped away by Rhines. Ahead to Busboom, and Weaver, she gets away. Missed the layup. And a rebounding foul is called on the Falcons.
Well, I'll tell you, Weaver played that about as well as you can defensively. If you can stop Dani Busboom on a breakaway layup, you've done well.
Well, it's not a case of stopping her. Apparently, she just bothered her enough she missed it. Because I thought, she's going to foul her is about her only chance here. Who is that foul?
They haven't posted it yet, John. Still waiting to see here.
Cruzy and Remmers with 3. Well, anyway, Kelsey Wood coming up the floor for the Irish with the basketball. Goes to Picorni on the right side. 23 seconds into Weaver, turns around, and there's a foul on Remmers, and that's going to be Neely's 4th foul.
That is 4 on Neely.
Neely is going to Winthrop College, I believe, Randy, to play volleyball down in South Carolina, I understand. A long ways from home.
Still waiting to try and figure out who the other foul was called on a minute ago. They've still never posted it, John.
Might have been Busboom. Yes, I'm Dani Busboom. She's got one now. Kelsey Witt for three, off the mark, no, and a rebounding foul. Ashley Howard, she's unhappy with the call, but there was no doubt she was over the back. Dennis Pritchard extremely unhappy. Not with the call. He just says you've got to play smart when you've got that kind of foul problems. And it's Brandy Overdeen into the ball game for the Irish with 15 seconds to go in the quarter. Ashley picks up her fourth foul.
Well, they've stopped posting them. There it is.
Up the floor. Here we go. With the ball, Dani Busboom. I'll bet she keeps it guarded now by Picorni. She's going to take it left side, hand the ball off to Hibbert. Hibbert out top, three on the clock, gets loose, fires it up, and at the buzzer, the rebound, nobody makes the basket after three. Freeman, 32. Sacred Heart, 29. We're back in half a minute on Sunny 101.3.
Hey, Coach, great-looking uniforms on your team out there. Who did them?
Got them done at Stripes and Signs in Falls City. Leland's got a 6-color screen printing press. Did the shirts and hats just like we wanted them. They do embroidering, too.
You know, I need my business logo on some shirts, hats, and jackets. I think I'll see Stripes and Signs.
Create the best impression for your team, business, or organization. Call Stripes and Signs in Falls City at 245-5323. That's 245-5323. This is Sunny 101.3.
Bob Devany Sports Center. 8 minutes up on the clock, Randy. Our girls basketball season getting closer to an end here tonight. And next week it's the boys, but we've got 8 exciting minutes, fun-packed, tension-filled minutes, I'm afraid, here to go.
Well, John, the game so far after one quarter, Sacred Heart led at 12-8. At halftime, Freeman had taken the lead 21-20, and now 32-29. Freeman with a 3-point advantage, but the Irish in serious foul trouble here with Megan O'Grady with 4, Ashley Howard with 4, Katie O'Grady with 3, and Kelsey Witt with 3.
Team fouls are 6 and 4. Megan O'Grady the inbound to Kelsey Witt in the backcourt. Falcons pressured the inbound play. So, Katie O'Grady with 12 points leading the Irish. They're going to need her to come up big here in the fourth quarter. On the right side, it's going to be Cassie Picorni with the dribble, looking back to Kelsey Witt down the boulevard. Up it goes, off the backboard. No, a whistle and a foul, I believe, on Kelsey Rhines. Kelsey fouls Kelsey there.
Kelsey Witt will be at the line and be shooting 2 shots on Rhines. That is her 3rd personal. Team foul number 5 on Freeman.
We're going to shoot a lot of free throws these last 8 minutes.
Kelsey Witt at the line. First trip to the free throw line, John. She has 2 points on 1 field goal.
Up and good. She was 8 for 12, all in the fourth quarter last night at the free throw line, was the 5'6" senior. This one is good. It's a 2-point ball game, 32-30. Kelsey Witt sets. Fires it up and around the rim. No. Busboom with the rebound for the Falcons. Let's see, Dani Busboom now with 6 rebounds in the game. Takes all the way to the hole. Up and good from 7 feet away. 19 for Busboom, right on her season average. 34-30. The Falcons lead it. Half a minute into the fourth quarter. Megan O'Grady looks to Weaver. High post. Looking out. Kelsey Witt had it knocked away by Nicole Buss, who commits the foul.
On Nicole, her 2nd personal. Team foul number 6 on Freeman. John, the next one, and the Irish will be at the line. That's to the other direction also. There are 16 fouls on Sacred Heart, so we'll be moving into the bonus if either team fouls.
It'll be Megan O'Grady inbound the ball, lob it out top to Katie, and now to Kelsey, backing up to midcourt. Coach Cook down on one knee for the Falcons. Coach Pritchard up with his hands on his hips. Weaver with it, top of the circle, looking for help, guarded by Rodemaker, dribbles it in, posting up. Katie O'Grady leans in, fires, and it crawls over the front for Katie O'Grady. 34-32.
O'Grady with 14 points now, John.
Pressure by the Irish. Busboom double team, throws it to the middle to Cruzy. At midcourt, 3-on-2, she'll slow up and wait for help and hand it to Dani Busboom. Dani guarded by Megan O'Grady, who has 4 fouls. Dangerous matchup now for the Irish. Cross-court, Rodemaker. Back to Busboom. Busboom lobs it down to Cruzy. Oh, she walked, I thought. And the basket in and out, no good, but a foul called on Sacred Heart.
Who's this one on, John?
I think it's on Katie O'Grady. He's in the wrong spot for me to tell. foul is, no, it's on Cassie Picorni. I'm sorry, her second. And it'll be Cruzy to the free throw line where she's 2 for 4.
That's team foul number 7.
Free throw up, and it's good. Hit the front, went to the back, and went in. 35-32, the Falcons lead. 6:36 to play in this fourth quarter. Hibbert, Rodemaker, Busboom, Rhines, and Cruzy for the Falcons. Picorni, Witt, Weaver, O'Grady, and O'Grady for the Irish. And Cruzy hits them both. 36-32, the lead is 4. Kelsey Witt in the backcourt against full court man-to-man pressure. This has given the Irish some trouble. Hibbert, oh, she tripped and fell down. And Kelsey Witt steps out of bounds going around her with the basketball.
Tough break there, John.
Turnover number 15 against the Irish. And we've got a timeout called by Coach Dennis Pritchard with 6:30 to go in the game. Back in half a minute on Sunny 101.3.
Wouldn't it be great if someone else could handle your gift giving? Worry about colors, sizes, and who has what? Let the Flower Cart do it with flowers. They're always the right size, the perfect color, and beautifully express your feelings for others. The Flower Cart can match flowers to a person's personality, delivered within 24 hours, and 100% guarantee they'll love it. Got a million different gifts to give? Call the Flower Cart at 245-2408 in the Stevenson Hotel in Falls City.
Falls City's Sunny 101.3.
6 minutes and 30 seconds left to play in the basketball game. The Irish down by 4, 36-32. It'll be Freeman's basketball to inbound it.
Falcons ball at midcourt. Dani Busboom will bring it into Hibbert. Hibbert coming all the way around to this, the near side, right side of the court. Gives it to Busboom down the boulevard, pulls up. 12-footer is good. She gets that deep. She's unstoppable. 38-32. The lead is 6 for the Falcons.
Dani Busboom with 21 points now, John.
Megan O'Grady up the floor, left side now for Picorni, and she walks with the basketball, and the Irish are killing themselves with bad mistakes.
John, is that the biggest lead of the ball game for Freeman, I believe?
I believe so.
Up by 6 right now, 38-32, and Freeman will have the basketball.
I don't see a bigger lead anywhere. It was 3 at one point. Here come the Falcons. Hibbert, backcourt, Rhines with it. Now to the front court to Cruzy, to Busboom. Drives in to Rodemaker. Good hustle back by Megan O'Grady, knocks it out of bounds. Kelsey Rhines will inbound underneath her own basket. Rhines looks. Comes out to the top to Cruzy. She'll dribble out top. 6-footer handles the ball pretty well. Gives it off to Busboom, guarded by Megan O'Grady. And now to the left side for Hibbert again. Hibbert out there all alone, goes back to Busboom. Megan O'Grady stays with her, now to Rhines. Rhines dribbles left side to Cruzy, pulls up, 12 feet away, in and out, and back in it goes. Cruzy with the hoop. 40-32. The lead is 8. We've got 5:26 to go. The Irish need a basket. You hear the Freeman fans behind us. Cruzy knocked it loose. Megan O'Grady gets it, shoots it, and scores from 15 feet on the right baseline.
Megan O'Grady with 4 points now, John, in the ball game.
40-34. Here comes Busboom at the other end. Back to Rodemaker. Elevates. Up and good. Everybody's making it now. Rodemaker with her first basket. Lead is back to 8. The Irish now not only need a basket, they need a stop on defense. Left side, it is Ashley Howard in the corner with the ball. Out top, Katie O'Grady fires off balance, missed the front end, knocked to the floor, rebound to the Falcons. Allison Hibbert will work it up the floor slowly. 4:40 to go. Clock will start becoming a factor shortly. Up the floor, Kelsey Rhines with the basketball to Cruzy. Freeman's going to spread things out here a little bit. Hibbert down the boulevard she goes all the way to the hole, throws it up off the glass, and it is good for Allison Hibbert. Her first field goal, and Coach Pritchard wants a timeout with 4:18 to go in the game. The lead for the Falcons is up to 10, 44-34 with 4:17 to go. We're back in half a minute on Sunny 101.3.
Pesky bugs or rodents invading your home or business? You need to call Ram Exterminators of Fall City. They're the only pest control service in southeast Nebraska area. Don Ferguson, owner of Ram, has been providing pest management service since 1987. Ram Exterminators is a member of the National Pest Control Association and Nebraska State Pest Control Association, where Don served on the State Board of Directors. Call Ram today for your pest management at 1-800-769-6098 in Fall City.
The Tri-State Area's Sunny 101.3.
4 minutes and 17 seconds left to play. John, the biggest lead of the ball game for the Falcons, up by 10 now, 44-34. The Irish in trouble right now.
Well, let's see what happens. Dani Busboom has kind of taken over here. She got 3 hoops in the third quarter, 2 more here halfway through the fourth quarter. 21 points in the ball game. Laura Cruzy stepped up with a basket, a couple of free throws, and the first points of the game for Allison Hibbert and Katrina Rodemaker.
Keep in mind, though, Sacred Heart can hit the threes when they shoot them. They've done it before. They opened up in that first quarter the other morning here and came out firing away. Let's see what they can do with it.
Well, they're only 1 for 10 today from behind the arc. Kelsey Witt up the floor. Looking over the right side, Kelsey Rhines is guarding Katie O'Grady. Height advantage to O'Grady. Left side, Megan O'Grady. Working the ball to the top. Ashley Howard, and down the boulevard, dishes to Weaver. Layup is good for Allison Weaver. 11 points for Allison, 36 to the Irish. Down 8, 44-36. Hibbert out top, going to hold the ball. Make the Irish come get her. Kelsey Witt with 3 fouls out there on her. And now Busboom guarded by Weaver to Rodemaker. 3:41 to play. We'll start watching that clock a little closer. Busboom giving a little head nod to have somebody come out and take the basketball. Rhines with it, back to Busboom, gets around Weaver, who went for the ball, and a foul, and Ashley Howard is just fouled out. Busboom gets the basket, and more importantly, gets Ashley Howard fouled out of the basketball game.
A big play right there for Busboom, taking the ball right at Ashley Howard. She got the layup off the glass, got it to drop to make it a 10-point margin once again, and Ashley Howard picks up her 5th personal. She'll foul out of the ball game, finishes the contest with 4 points. In to replace her, Brandy Oberding will be checking in. 3:28 left showing on the game clock, 46-36. The Irish down by 10. Dani Busboom at the line to shoot 1 here to try and complete the 3-point play. She has 23 points, half of Freeman's points right now.
Firing the free throw, it's up, and it is good. 47-36. Here come the Irish. 3:22 to go. Kelsey Witt, a little more urgency now off to Brandy Oberding, right side guarding Busboom, or guarded by Busboom. Weaver drives, and a blocking foul is called on Katrina Rodemaker.
Well, Allison Weaver was making a move toward the bucket. She kicked the ball back out here to Megan O'Grady, but not before she was fouled. That'll put Allison Weaver at the line. In the bonus, she'll be shooting 1-1.
Allison with 11 points on the day, 3 out of 4 at the free throw line.
That was Katrina Rademacher's first personal, by the way.
Free throw was up and good for Allison Weaver. She'll have another one. Second one on the way up, and it's good. She hits them both. 38 for the Irish, 47, a 9-point Falcon lead. Timeout call. We're back in half a minute on Sunny 101.3.
TRUST. Trust, a simple 5-letter word that means so much. When you need a lawyer, trust must be a part of that partnership. Choose the attorneys at Weaver, Mers & Goltz Law Firm in Falls City. They understand trust. They value your business and your trust. Both Doug Mers and Jeff Goltz, attorneys at law, can help you with wills, estates, trust, real estate transaction, business law, and litigation. If you have a legal question or concern, call 245-3015. You can trust Weaver, Mers & Goltz Law Firm, downtown Falls City.
Falls City and Hiawatha's Sunny 101.3.
Down to 3 minutes and 14 seconds left to play in this state championship basketball game. 47-38, the Freeman Falcons up by 9 now over the Sacred Heart Irish. John, it's a tough one from here on out.
Well, the Irish will have to play the final 3:14 without Ashley Howard, who finishes with 4 points before fouling out. Megan O'Grady has 4 fouls, 3 on Kelsey Witt, 3 on Katie O'Grady. Neely Remmers has done a good job, has not committed any fouls here in this second half. Neely also has not scored, and Neely Remmers at 6 foot has no rebounds yet in this ballgame. So the Irish have really done a good job of handling her today. She was averaging 9 points each of the first 2 games in this tournament. Busboom to the front court with the dribble, keeping it. And somebody's got to come out and guard her. Here comes Allison Weaver now. Take it over to Neely Remmers, top of the circle at the 3-minute mark. Busboom fakes down, comes out top, takes the ball. Looking for a cutter and goes to Rhines. Busboom around Weaver, reached in, didn't come up with the ball, takes the pass out to Hibbert. She'll come all the way out top. Kelsey Wood giving her, chasing her. Hibbert spins around, looks for help, and gives the ball to Kelsey Rhines. Rhines with the dribble, down the lane she goes, dishes it off to Cruzy and Freeman. Their version of letting the clock run here. Weaver reached in and draws the foul. I don't know if she made any contact or not, but she reached in way deep.
On Allison Weaver, that will be her second personal, team foul number 9 on the Irish. That means Dani Busboom will be at the line. She'll be shooting 1-1. Dani has hit 4 out of 6 from the line so far. And has 24 points in the ballgame. Excuse me, John.
Earlier in the season, the numbers we had, I think Dani was about a 77% free throw shooter. This one is on the way and good. It's 48-38. Freeman with the lead.
Busboom with 25 now.
Free throw up, off the mark, no good. Allison Weaver with the rebound. Up the floor, Katie O'Grady. She's going to have to start firing along with Randy. Cross court, Weaver, left side out to Megan. 3-ball up and off the mark, no. Weak side rebound, Kelsey Witt. 2:15 to play. Back out to O'Grady, a long 3, off the mark, no. Rebound, Witt comes down with Remmers, so possession arrow to Freeman.
Down to 2:09 to go in the ballgame now, John. 48-38, a 10-point deficit for the Irish.
Certainly no quit in anybody on this floor today. Rhines with the basketball, brings it into Busboom. That's who you want to have the ball in her hand. She's their best free throw shooter. Up the floor to Cruzy. Cruzy comes in, back out top, and hands it to Busboom. Busboom coming to the right side, guarded by Weaver. And out to the top it goes to Neely Remmers. And Busboom cuts to the hole, had a little break there. They couldn't throw it over the top. Hibbert down the lane, all the way to the hole, goes in, shoots it, blocked by Brandy Oberdeen. Hibbert recovers with 1:40 to go in the ball game. 10-point Freeman lead. It looks like the Falcons are going to take 2 in a row. Busboom down the lane, and a foul on Katie O'Grady. Reaches down low, gets it, and looks like she had a lot of the basketball.
That's 4 on Katie O'Grady. Team foul number 10 on the Irish. It'll put Dani Busboom to the line, shooting 2 shots. Well, John, 1:34 remaining in what, well, in recent memory, has been one of the most memorable girls basketball rivalries around Southeast Nebraska. The Freeman Falcons, the Sacred Heart Irish. These girls have gone at it for 4 years. Been a dandy.
It has been tremendous. Busboom on the line. Free throw on the way is up and good to make it 49-38.
26 points for Dani Busboom.
Busboom ready, fires, and it's going to crawl in the hole. They're all falling now, 50-38, a 12-point lead by the Falcons. Up the floor, Allison Weaver, left side to Megan O'Grady. And out top, Katie, looking for help. Allison Weaver with it. Now Kelsey Witt and the Irish running their offense, but they need to score down the lane. So Witt, no good. Nice move to the hole. Remmers the rebound, gets it to Kelsey Rhines with 1:10 to play, and a push foul on Kelsey Witt.
On Kelsey, that'll be her 4th personal. That's 4th. And again, we're past the 10 total on team fouls. So that means Kelsey Rhines will be at the line for the Falcons, where she will be shooting the double bonus, shooting 2 shots.
You kind of look over on the other side at the Sacred Heart fans, and reality's starting to set in now, Randy. Free throw up for Rhines, no good. She'll have another one. She had 11 points in the ball game, almost double her normal output. Free throw up by Rhines, off the mark, no. Another rebound for Allison Weaver, who now has a total of 7 in the ball game. Up the floor, Kelsey Witt, timeout called by the Irish with 1:06 to go and a 12-point Freeman lead. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Be back on Sunny 101.3.
When illness strikes, you may need in-home health care. Call the professionals at In-Home Healthcare, 116 West 18th in Fall City to assist you with your home health needs. They're locally owned and operated, plus Medicare and Medicaid certified with a staff of experienced RNs, LPNs, and aides who specialize in home health and hospice care, providing speech, physical, and occupational therapy too. With the necessary medical equipment and supplies, call In-Home Healthcare at 245-5968 in Fall City.
Humboldt's Sunny 101.3.
Back once again here at the Bob Devany Sports Center. 1 minute and 6 seconds left to play in the basketball game. 50-38 your score. The Freeman Falcons with a 12-point lead now, John, and things looking kind of tough for the Irish here right now.
No, they certainly do, but gosh, I know the Irish and their fans are certainly going to feel bad about losing, but gosh, to lose to Freeman, that sounds bad. So there's no shame in that. They're going to be undefeated, 28-0 on the year, and they're just awfully good.
Sacred Heart will finish 22-4, and 3 of those 4 losses came to Freeman.
Megan O'Grady will inbound it. 6-foot senior Laura Cruzy to guard her, bringing into Kelsey Witt. Kelsey coming up the floor to the crossover dribble, pulls up out to Megan O'Grady. Good job on the defense by the Falcons. Kelsey having to chase the ball down, handed to Katie. Katie fakes, looking, can't even get a shot off. That's how good the Freeman defense is. Dish it to Weaver from Kelsey Witt, up and good. 15 for Allison Weaver. 50-40, Freeman with the lead.
42 seconds.
Ball comes in to Dani Busboom. Coming up the floor, guarded by Allison Weaver. What a terrific matchup that's been. Rhines with the basketball, 32 seconds to go. And now Busboom is just going to hold. They would love to let the clock run. That would be fine with the Falcons. Busboom through traffic, out to Rhines in the corner to Cruzy, all the way out top at midcourt circle to Hibbert. 19 on the clock. The Falcon fans are letting loose here behind us. And another foul on the Irish.
Down to 18.5 seconds left to go in the basketball game, 50-40. Falcons up by 10. At the line, Kelsey Rhines. She'll be shooting 2 shots. Kelsey has gone 2 out of 4 from the line so far. First free throw's up and off. Couldn't get it, John.
So, 28-0 for the Freeman Falcons. What a year. 18.5 seconds to go here. I'm going to just see if we can catch up with some coaches, Randy.
All right, John. Kelsey Rhines at the line, ready to put up her second shot here. Sarah Honaby just checked into the lineup. Here come the subs off the bench for the Sacred Heart Irish. Lisa Simmons checking into the ball game. We'll try and pick up also in Cassie Metzner into the game. Abby Lemrond, Morgan Hilliard into the contest. 18.5 seconds to go in the basketball game. Subs coming off the bench. Danielle Garten in for Freeman. Also in for Freeman, Kim Rhines into the lineup. So all the subs getting into the state championship ball game here now. And at the line, Kelsey Rhines ready to put up the second of 2 free throws. Down to 18.5 seconds to go. Rhines' second free throw is up. This one is good. She got it. Makes it 51-40. Irish basketball. Lemrond will inbound it. Abby Lemrond to inbound the basketball. She'll get it into Cassie Metzner. Metzner hurries it down, comes across the midcourt line. Metzer back to Lemrond, into the corner, left side, Hilliard. Hilliard holds the ball, thought about the shot, launches the 3. Rebound, Lisa Simmons goes out. She'll be called for a double dribble. Turn it back over to the Falcons. Just 7 seconds left to go now in the basketball game. 7 seconds, 51-40. Here come the Falcons into forecourt. Garten on the dribble. Left wing, gives it over the left side, Amanda Hill. Hill into the corner, baseline left side. Loose basketball is wrapped up. There's the buzzer in the ball game. The final score, the Freeman Falcons 51 and the Sacred Heart Irish 40. That will be your final as the Freeman Falcons take the 2003 Class D-1 state championship, defeating the Sacred Heart Irish here at the Bob Devany Sports Center. We've got John Nixon making his way around to the far side here to try and get a word with Sacred Heart coach Dennis Pritchard. And as John Nixon makes his way around to the far side, Coach Pritchard tied up right now with the congratulatory handshakes with the rest of the team. And John will be coming to you just in a moment here. I guess right now we'll go to John Nixon.
Okay, we're trying to catch up with Coach Pritchard, the Irish, the post-game handshakes and such. Randy, we'll catch up with him here in a minute if we can.
All right, in that case, we'll take a 60-second break, and we'll be back here. 51-0. Oh, wait a minute. John says now he is ready to go. All right, we'll go to John Nixon.
We'll get Coach Pritchard. Dennis, I know it wasn't the way you wanted to end things up here today, but you got to take your hats off to the Falcons. They're awful good.
Yeah, Dani had a great game, and, we just couldn't get any shots to fall after that first quarter. Our girls played really hard, but, you got to hit some shots to get going, and we had some good looks, but the ball just wouldn't fall for us.
Just a disappointing end, I know, for the seniors and you as well. We got the press release earlier. We haven't talked about it all week. I do want to congratulate you on the job, but I know your heart here stops today with this loss, a tough one to take.
Yeah, it's exciting for me. It's been a great run for us to take heart. Learned a lot there, and the people there are great. And wish we could have won this one, but we can look back at this, and we had a great run. These 6 seniors of this group, getting the state tournament 4 times and getting the final 3 times. So it's been a great group, and I'm thankful to have the opportunity to coach at Sacred Heart.
Dennis, thanks for all the time and everything else. Good luck. I know track season coming up. You're not exactly leaving yet, but at least you're smiling right now. Congratulations again. It's a great season.
Yeah, it really was, John. Thanks.
All right, Randy, back to you.
All right, John, we'll go right into the individual scoring as we're going to have to wrap it up rather quickly here so they can set up for the next ball game. The individual scoring in the contest, first of all, for the Freeman Falcons, they were led by Dani Busboom. She finished with 27 points. Kelsey Rhines had 12 in the ball game. Laura Cruzy finished with 8. 2 points for Katrina Rademacher and 2 points for Allison Hibbert. Individual scoring for the Sacred Heart Irish, they had 2 girls in double figures. Allison Weaver finished with 15 points. Katie O'Grady, another senior, finished with 14 in the ball game. Ashley Howard added 4. Megan O'Grady added 4. And Kelsey Witt finished with 3 points for the Irish total of 40. 51-40, your final score this afternoon here at the Bob Devany Sports Center as the Freeman Falcons defeat the Sacred Heart Irish for the Class D-1 2003 State Basketball Championship. The season record of 28-0, and the Sacred Heart Irish, they finished the year 22-4 on the season. Well, we're going to come back to John Nixon here briefly, and John, we'll come back to you right now.
All right, Randy, we're going to try to grab Ken Cook here. Coach, we're live if we could. Congratulations, another great Sacred Heart Freeman matchup. Undefeated year, it's quite an accomplishment for your squad.
It really is. I think an undefeated season in basketball, and I know what, we've had 2 or 3 this year already with the teams, but that's unusual. And playing against talent like Sacred Heart and the coaching that Sacred Heart's got, Coach and I are great friends, and I really wish him well at Peru, and I think he'll have a great team because he'll get all the area kids,
You go in this game again, an undefeated year. You end up, your group of seniors ends up with a 7-6 advantage. I know those are huge numbers. It's been a great 4-year run between the 2 schools.
Well, it's a lifetime. We can brag for a lifetime now.
Coach, hey, congratulations, a great year, and we'll see you next year. If not, Coach Pritchard might need an assistant.
Well, that's good. I'd like to help him if I can't do it somewhere else. So thanks a lot. Love it.
Thank you, Ken Cook. Randy, back.
Pioneer Conference, all conference basketball teams have been selected. For the girls, the first team players are Dani Busboom from Freeman, Katie O'Grady from Falls City Sacred Heart, Tracy Aganoff from Sterling, and Melanie Stauffer from Humboldt Table Rock Senior. They're all 4 seniors. The 5th member of the first team is Ashley Spitznagel, a junior from Diller Odell. Second team all-conference selections include Allison Weaver from Falls City Sacred Heart, Katie Zweigert of Pawnee City, Allison Rippey of Johnson Brock. On the 3rd team all-conference, Ashley Howard of Sacred Heart, Kelsey Witt of Sacred Heart, Abby Laughlin of Lewiston Journal-Star named their Omaha World Herald, and the Lincoln Journal-Star named their all-state girls and boys basketball teams over the weekend. And we have quite a list of players that have earned all. Katie O'Grady of Falls City Sacred Heart was named 3rd team All-Nebraska on the girls' side. Class D1 were named All-State in Class D1 as well. Second team All-State selection included Allison Weaver from Falls City Sacred Heart in D1. Tyler Ideas of Freeman in D1. D2 All-State, first team Tracy Aganoff from Sterling.